Latte, you need to lock the fuck in. a pleasure to see you all. Happy Friday. Happy Friday, the Somnium Files. Pleasure to have you. You might be noticing something a little off about this layout right here. I have something that I'd like to show off to everyone today. Spooky has already heard about it. I don't know if Spooky is here right now, but you may notice the stretch timer. I'd like to let you know something quite incredible that has been done in regards to that. Ignore that sound. Pretend that you're surprised by it. Pretend you're surprised. Pretend you're surprised. Let's just start that down right here. It's not doing it. I'm gonna blow up. No! Mean to me. It was just working. Well, as I hate to be so thoroughly proven wrong when I'm trying to be cool and show off my competence. The thing that happened is that I configured it so that it plays a noise, but it has stopped playing the noise. Let's see. Set it down again, you freaking creature. Here we go. It plays a noise. Is everyone having streaming issues today? Maybe. I don't know. I was working for much of today, so I wouldn't know, unfortunately. I did not get to watch very many streams. I watched a bit of Aloha's stream, but I had to leave before it ended. Regardless, yeah, that's the thing that I did. The sapling union was very pointed about wanting the timer to make a noise. Now it makes a noise. It's the Pokemon joins noise from Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers of Sky, if you're curious. I might change it to something else, but I've always found that jingle to be really cute. Are we back to being a union? The sapling union is the official name, as designated by me, of the LUCI stream community, but you guys can configure it. If you want to be a congregation again, I suppose I will not stop you. Anyway, you can deliberate that while I load up this video game. Yes, one. Ugh, I love the sound design in this game. It's awesome. Oh, this is neat. That's cool. That's very cool. That's a cool way of showing you what happened last. So I was leaving last time I got here. There's something I need to look at in Bloom Park. Whoa. Ugh, this lighting is so cool. We brought the child? Why? I saw a suspicious figure in Somnium, but I couldn't be sure of its exact location. I brought Mizuki along to help pin it down.
Somewhere around here, right?
Yep.
Oh, she's so distressed. Look, Mizuki is looking behind the bush. Are you cold?
What do you care?
I'm your dad.
You never cared about me, ever.
They start fucking crying. You brought the child to track a suspicious figure. That's not a good idea. Yeah.
And I liked it that way.
Aw, Mizuki.
I don't want you getting close to me.
Oh.
You think I like you now because I hugged you after the sink? Did you think, aw, how sweet, she likes me?
A little, yeah. I'm sorry.
Don't get it twisted. I only hugged you because you were standing right in front of me. Could have been anything. Could have been a pole or cactus. In fact, I wish it were a cactus.
Oh, she fucking hates us. Yeah, this is our toughest mission yet. Bring out the 12-year-old.
Stop worrying about me, okay?
I am not going to do that.
So she says.
Haha. Do you remember anything?
Yeah, I do.
What do you remember?
I went to this amusement park when I was little. I was 4.
Oh.
I remember it so clearly. This is where I saw my mom and dad smile.
Oh, I'm gonna start crying.
I had so many happy memories here. The only happy memories I really have are from here.
This game, I boot up the game immediately draws out a fucking baseball bat and knocks me out.
Memories of my family are so bright and colorful. But now, this is where Mom...
Date, this plot will kill me dead. Hi, Harley. Hello. Poor kid. This is where I watched my parents die, Date. This is where you watched your parents die. Oops, oops. Whoops, Ping. Did I forget to put a thing in the... Wow. Hi, Swamp. Hi, Alice. I thought I added the link. Sorry about that. About the suspicious figure. Let's just rip off the band-aid.
You saw that person standing here, right? A man?
Yeah.
What was he doing?
Being blue. You didn't forget Whoops just wanted everyone to view you. Very sweet, very sweet of them.
But I think he was watching me.
Scary.
He was standing there in the rain with no umbrella.
Also, I forgot, are you meant to have the stretch water timer for the gameplay streams? No. I can. I was just showing off that the timer now makes a noise when it hits 0, but it's not entirely necessary. Hey Lucy, I still doing the surprise round server because you feel bad about it? That's very sweet of you to do. I will in fact get flustered about it.
But I don't remember anything else. I got scared and went to hide inside the column.
Oh, what's wrong? Outside of the obvious.
Nothing.
I didn't see it, so I wanted to check if we had to remind you. I might take a break to get some water a little later, but there aren't necessarily like stretch-based for gameplay streams. I might change that in the future, but this game doesn't require very much of me because it's a visual novel.
Just wondering where this goes.
Let me look around before I look at the thing I'm supposed to look at. A bench. Here's the horse turned upside down. It looks like a sad, overturned insect. The Ferris wheel. The eye that doesn't blink. I was just about to say it looks like an eyeball. There's another one. The sky. Kabasaki District buildings in the distance. In Tokyo, even the nighttime is bright. Even in the patches of sky, I can't see the stars. I'm gonna look again. Oh, a UFO! No, wait, that's a plane. Damn it! Oh, a UFO! No, wait, that's a drone? Oh, a UFO! No, wait, just a grandma. A grandma is booking it through the night sky. I must be really, really tired. I love this fucking game. There are no stars tonight. I love this fucking game, man. Date, are you stupid? Remember, moistening your gills is important. I would die if mine were dry. Is there anything else? No. Fine, I'll look at the thing.
What's past here?
This leads to the subway.
The subway?
It has of course closed down. It is no longer in service.
Get her
This is due to
down.
the explosion at the chemical plant that occurred years ago.
What's my Yumi doing up there?
The surrounding district of Kawasaki was contaminated and declared off limits. Bloom Park closed for the same reason, as did all commerce and industry in Kawasaki. This means the railroads and public transportation to and from this area were shut down as well.
The subway. Iba, does the entire track run underground?
Date, take estrogen.
No. The track leading northward from Bloom Park eventually rises to ground level.
At a railroad crossing?
Correct.
Then the tracks must cross a surface street at some point.
Correct.
Railroad crossing. Railroad crossing?
Iba, do me a favor. Can you see if any cars were driving on that surface street last night?
Searching.
Hey, you've been quiet for a long time. Are you okay?
I'm just thinking.
I almost said exactly that. God damn it. I'm too used to this game. Date, you're not you when you're hungry.
I've got something. I picked up a single vehicle traversing that street last night. A black SUV. I ran the plate through the vehicle registration database to find the owner.
Who was it?
Shoko Nadami's ex-husband and Mizuki's father.
Really now? Hi, Burning Hound. Hello. Just thinking. About what? Boobs. Eyesight, yes.
Renju Okiura.
Oh, get real used to the puns, Swamp. Get very used to them.
So let me get this straight. You think that Daddy drove his car on the tracks through the tunnel, stopped at the closed down station, and carried Mom's body to the park?
I can't prove it was Renju. There's a chance someone else was driving the car.
Yeah.
But, in any case, I know that the suspect must have used the subway tracks. That explains why there were no cars parked near the scene. Using that subway station, he could take the body right to the merry-go-round without being caught on camera.
Daddy didn't do it.
I am not so certain.
Either way, I have to talk to Renju. And you can help me find him.
Ooh, shit's getting tense. Steering wheel. Dashboard. Center console. I'm trying to avoid like looking off the road. I know it doesn't matter, but like I'm I get scared. I saw it. Look. Mizuki is sitting in the passenger seat. She's trying to act tough, but I can tell she's nervous. I'm starting to think that X has a double meaning. What does that mean? About the Nile message.
Mizuki, Renju sent you that Nile message, didn't he?
What?
I got this buddy of mine. Real bad personality, but real good with technology.
Oh yeah, thanks for the follow, by the way. Of course.
I got some help from them.
Bad personality.
Date, what the fuck?
It was a message sent at 8:05 last night. Does it sound familiar? Mizuki, Daddy got caught up in something serious. Please come to Bloom Park's merry-go-round right away. Daddy needs your help. Please do as I say.
Is that what it was? Or is he
Yeah,
making
that was
shit
it.
up? Fuck!
It was from Daddy's phone. But I didn't want to say anything because that would make Daddy a suspect, so...
Aw, Mizuki. I don't think it was him. That doesn't seem right. Why would you call your kid to go look at your wife's dead corpse?
So you kept quiet.
Yeah. My dad's never said anything like that to me, ever. That he was counting on me?
I think that's further proof that it wasn't him. Spooky, can't stay tonight, but have fun. Take care. Thanks for dropping by.
I had to go.
But you invited Ota along.
Bloom Park is in the middle of the Kawasaki district. There are a number of homeless individuals and a high crime rate there. Mizuki must have been worried about going alone.
Yeah, she's 12. Of course she would want someone to go with her. How would she even get there by herself? About the Nile message. walk?
couldn't
It's
be
across
him.
town.
Why not?
Daddy couldn't have sent the message. Someone else must have used his phone. And his car. Daddy wasn't driving the car either. Somebody else did it. The killer did it, not Daddy.
I'm inclined to believe her. I feel like it being her father would be too easy.
The only evidence we have so far leads to one conclusion. The cell phone and the car were both operated by Renju Okiura.
No, we don't have that evidence. We know that he owned both of those things. It just doesn't feel right. When was the last time you saw your dad?
I think about a week ago. When I went to hang out at Lemon Escape.
That's right, she never sees him.
Did you notice anything different about him?
Nothing really. He was the same as usual.
And he didn't come to see you in the hospital, did he?
No.
Not even for his own daughter.
God, Renju.
That is very unusual.
Is it unusual for him? Date knows him. When was the last time you spoke with your dad?
I don't remember. It was a while ago. What about you?
What about me?
You tried calling him.
I did. I called earlier, and I tried a few times last night.
And he didn't pick up?
No.
I wonder if he's also dead somewhere. Oh, hello.
Date, incoming call from the boss.
Connected.
Hey, I just got the report from Iva.
He might not be the murderer, but he's 100% involved. I think he's also dead.
Renju is a suspect?
He's definitely suspicious.
I agree. I think he's our number one suspect.
I really hope that we are not taking Mizuki to see her other parents' dead corpse.
He's been acting strange since last night. He didn't come see Mizuki in the hospital, won't pick up his phone, and he vanishes after questioning.
That's right. He was questioned. I think the 12-year-old did it. Don't play with me.
He doesn't have an alibi for the time of the murder either.
Doesn't?
No, not one we can corroborate.
I can see Boss through my left eye. Iba's streaming the image in real time. That's crazy. Who would do that? I don't have a cell phone. Never cared for them. But Iba can connect to any network in range. That's how I'm able to communicate with HQ. To Mizuki, I look like I'm talking to a Bluetooth. She doesn't see what I see. Why did you release him?
So Renju was questioned at a local station?
That's right.
Then why didn't you keep him there?
Protocol. Nothing we could do. He wasn't a suspect then, and we had nothing to charge him with. We couldn't hold him.
Any idea? Actually, let's see how is he questioned?
He didn't give us any new information. He didn't have much to say at all, really.
Any idea where he is?
No, I told you he vanished. Where are you headed?
Renju's house.
Don't bother. I had local cops search the place. Didn't find anything.
Where could he be?
About Renju's alibi.
Shoko's time of death was estimated to be about 5 p.m. yesterday. Renju claims that he was at home alone at the time, but that means no one can back up his story.
Hang up the phone.
All right, boss. Let me know if you find something.
You too. Keep me in the loop.
You got it.
Where the hell did Renju go?
Sunpoke?
What?
Sunpoke. Or something.
Oh, Sunfish Pocket. Renju was telling me about that place. It's a maid cafe that he runs.
He runs a maid cafe and an idol industry, or not an idol industry, an idol agency. Interesting.
I found it. Approximately 6.2 miles north-northeast.
I see now why Worm Eyeballs was pointing it out that we're about to do
In
this.
Akihabara.
Bring the 12-year-old to a maid cafe. Maid cafes are family friendly. Sometimes. 999 ad. Look at that. That's 0, bitch. Oh my god. Oh my god, I don't like this.
Can't be.
I swear to fucking god! This is exactly what I was worried about! Oh. Oh, Mizuki.
Renju.
Fuck. That's what I thought, but I don't like it. This poor baby. Oh, get her out of here. Take her home. Sunday. Siokubai. It's a serial case now. Call the FBI. Oh, I feel so bad for Mizuki. She's so traumatized. Slummy. Oh my god, Z, you came in at a
You
time.
look awful. Have you been sleeping any?
Z, did you just hop in? What did you last see? My poor daughter. Yeah, we, narrowed down a suspect for the case being, Mizuki's father, and in looking for him, we just found his dead corpse. So, with Mizuki, she was present. So now both of her parents are dead. That just happened.
My best friend was murdered, boss.
I mean, yeah, I fucking wish.
I don't have it in me to sleep right now.
No sleep for Kaname Date. I don't want to fucking look at all the areas of interest right now. Boss is sitting on her desk. She looks tired, like me. What happened to Mizuki?
She's sleeping at the hospital. They're going to give her counseling after she wakes up.
I see.
Her mother and her father. I hope she'll be okay.
Yeah. How are you? Getting any sleep?
Of course not.
It'll be good for her witnessing the horrors Build's shonen protagonist? That's fucked up.
I still got a mountain of work piled up. Answering to the higher-ups, the press. I'm just taking a little breather.
About Renju.
You were the first on the scene, so you know this better than anyone, but Renju was murdered. No way this was a suicide. And the fact that his left eye was removed tells me that this was the same killer as Shoko.
A serial killer.
The new Cyclops killer.
What?
That's the nickname that's been spreading around headquarters.
New.
Yes, several years ago.
So the old one is what Boss was talking about that she wouldn't tell me.
Cuter.
There is no point in hiding it from him. He would find out on his own eventually.
Actually, Date, it's not a serial killer. In film 3, people die. You're gonna be the third person if this keeps up. I shouldn't threaten you. This is in Minecraft. I'm sorry for threatening you. I'm gonna be the no, no. I think you can tell what my fucking moral fiber looks like from the fact that I backpedaled it immediately. So giving killers cool names, that just gives people more killers. I can't believe Simon is the new Cyclops killer.
It's all over the news. These murders have gone viral, so to speak. The killings from 6 years ago have continued. The Cyclops killer is back.
6 years ago? Is that what you were talking about, boss?
Fine. I suppose you deserve to know.
If it's the old one doing again, potentially it could still work. I don't think it is the old one doing it again, because Boss said that that was impossible, which makes me think that he's dead. About the incident 6 years ago.
We have a name for it down at HQ. The original Cyclops serial killings, to distinguish it from this new one.
I bet it's possible, but in a strange and unusual manner. You're learning. You're learning how this writer works.
It was 6 years ago, in October. 4 bodies were found in the mountains of Akikawa Valley.
But the decomposition of the corpses were all at different stages. They were each killed sometime during May to September of that year.
Oh, wow.
But they did have 2 things in common. They were all young women. And
Each corpse was missing their right eyeball, pulled out posthumously.
Sunny Teacups, thank you for the follow. Seeing Leon plus chat saying things and just going, Dante, we're listening to an exposition dump. Stop playing solitaire with your right eye. Left eye, I can't read. Cyclops? Yeah, because they have one eye.
a few days after the corpses were discovered, the killer sent a statement to the press. I killed them, and they are now my dear companions. Something like that.
Oh, wow.
He signed the statement under the name Cyclops, hence the name the Cyclops Killer.
The Cyclops is a mythological race of one-eyed giants. According to Greek myth, they are the children of Uranus, god of the sky, and Gaia, goddess of earth.
Okay, so Date's missing an eye. You know what that means. Yeah, he is. Slenderman, find the pages! Thank you for the follow!
Cyclopes were known for their outstanding strength and smithing ability.
So the letter to the press wasn't a fake? It was the real killer?
Yes, it had to be.
A picture of one of the victims right after she was killed was sent along with the letter.
Find my pages. Fuck, man, I will. Was the Cyclops captured?
No, in 6 years we never got a single trace.
Huh.
So maybe Cyclops is responsible for these murders as well.
No, that's impossible.
Why?
For one, the original Cyclops killer only killed women. Renju doesn't fit that profile. Second, all of the victims had their right eyes removed.
Is this one the left?
But Shoko and Renju,
We're missing their left eye.
Like Date. The plot thickens.
The timing of the eye removal is also inconsistent.
Right, because of the blood, the eye was removed while they were still alive.
The original Cyclops Killer removed the eyes after the victims were killed. But Shoko and Renju were both still alive.
Date's hurting so bad. He really liked both of these people.
But even so, you can't say for sure this isn't our guy. Maybe they're just doing things a little differently now.
Date is the son of the Cyclops killer and is continuing their legacy. Date's like 30 or 40. I don't think that makes sense.
Or do you have another reason?
I'm sorry, Date, I can't say anymore.
They know more. Perhaps the disciple of the original killer. Maybe.
Bullshit, you can't.
It's a national secret.
How can it be a national secret?
Date, please, forget about it.
He's not fucking going to.
I told you already, you don't need to know anything about that case to investigate this one.
I disagree.
The criminal for this case and the case 6 years ago are not the same.
Iba, bring up all investigation records of the original Cyclops serial killings.
Date, stop being so baby girl. I am 40 years old.
I already had a look through the database while you were talking. Unfortunately, I found no relevant information. I also did not discover anything of note on the internet. Only amateur theories, all lacking credibility and evidence.
Interesting.
Damn it.
Pewter looks surprisingly serious. You seem troubled, big guy.
2 murders, one right after the other.
I bet the killer is someone in the organization who's just using the Cyclops killing to cover up just wanting to kill some people. I was kind of thinking that also. I was like, I feel like there's got to be some personal knowledge that is preventing, like something to do with the state of Tokyo or the state of Japan. State is in condition, not state is in location. I don't know.
How could I not be?
Fair enough. Why are you here?
Am I not allowed to be here?
No, get out.
No, I didn't mean it like that.
It's too simple for Uchikoshi, true.
I was here first. I was just talking to the boss about Renju's murder.
Any thoughts on the culprit?
Renju had his left eyeball removed.
Stop, please stop showing me this fucking image.
Right. Shoko too.
So perhaps, Mr. Date, you are the killer.
That is the second time he's said that.
You're missing your left eye, so you steal them from others. I'm kidding. Only a joke.
You're fucking with me in a different way than you're implying.
I'm too tired for your jokes right now, Pewter.
Yeah, this is not the time, big guy.
Actually, you lost your eye 6 years ago, correct?
Yes, but I don't remember anything from back then. I lost my eye and my memories.
This dude has such massive evil vizier vibes. He does seem incredibly evil, which makes you think that he isn't.
I was transplanted into your empty eye socket a year later.
There's gotta be someone else inside because no one else would have the knowledge, maybe? 2 murders are connected relationship-wise. I wouldn't think it's purely an excuse for murder. Yeah, I think that there has to be some meaningful connection between those two and the killer.
We have been together for more than 5 years.
There's also that person from Date's Somnium with the red something. Like, I think it was like a red long sleeve shirt and then like a vest or something like that. His outfit was red and black. I want to make my called shot. It feels spoilery. If you know nothing about the game, then it's not a spoiler. We're theorizing it together. If it's someone on the inside, why didn't they recreate it better? There's gotta be a reason. I don't think it's supposed to be a pure recreation. I don't think it's Date. I think it's connected to him, but I don't think it's him. Any other information, boss?
That's all we have for now.
Maybe. That also feels too simple for Uchikoshi. Date's the old killer. Maybe.
All right.
Special Agent Date, we need you to continue your work.
Speaking as someone who has played all of the Zero Escape games and loves them terribly, Uchikoshi mysteries are a very simple answer wrapped in 60 different layers of unpredictable plot twists. Not unpredictable, but like, you have to view the story from a very specific angle in order to clock them, and that's what makes those games so replayable. 999 especially. I think that Date absolutely has something to do with one or both of these. Very little I know about Zero Escape. It has to be something insane, easy to follow, but insane. Yes.
Right. I think I'll head back to where Renju was found. Sunfish Pocket.
Date's long-lost brother from the cloning lab. It was Aiba trying to escape Date's eye.
Date, you're exhausted. Why don't you get some sleep before you continue your investigation?
No sleep. No sleep for him.
I'm fine.
Date, it's just a theory. A murder theory. Aiba, 2 of my best friends are dead.
Let's go, Aiba.
Understood.
The tour explanation is very convoluted, I assure you. Don't tell me things like that, please. I don't want... Please in no way confirm or deny any of my suspicions if you've played this game. Thank you, I appreciate it. Date, I have a confession. Date, I killed the— Why is Mizuki here?
The vehicle is accelerating 2% slower than usual.
Why is she in the back seat? I see her. Why is she there?
Did you put anything in the trunk?
It's because
No?
his child.
What about the back seat?
Back seat? Mizuki!
Hey, watch out!
Why are you out of the fucking hospital?
Eyes forward, stupid.
Mizuki climbed up to the front and sat in the passenger seat. Why did you fucking do that? But you were in the hospital! Date adopt the child? They already live together. He's basically her guardian.
What are you looking at me for? Watch the road.
I always have my head like this when I drive.
You were looking forward before.
No, I was just projecting an illusion. This is the real me.
He's so fucking stupid. Yeah, I know genuinely nothing. I'm just making a called shot. Yeah.
You project an illusion when you're by yourself?
What are you doing here?
I ditched the hospital. They're probably freaking out over there right now.
Yeah, man. One of their fucking patients just disappeared.
I'm taking you back.
No, don't! Nothing will change if I stay at the hospital all day. You're going to investigate, right? Take me with you. I can help.
How is a little runt like you gonna be any help?
I'm Renju's daughter. Maybe I'll notice something you don't. Something only his daughter would know.
I don't know.
I mean, Mizuki, I wouldn't say this to your face, but let it be known that I thought it. You don't know your father especially well.
My daddy was killed. I can't just stay at the hospital.
Fine. Don't say I never did anything for you.
Such a little brat. I love her. I love
You're
her
going to take
terribly.
me along?
Just promise not to interfere with the investigation.
And don't run off, and don't do anything that'll put you in danger.
Got it.
Do you want to catch the suspect?
No, it's more like I don't like sitting still and moping all day. I've grown out of my brooding, pretentious teenager phase.
She says the 12-year-old. Her dad 100% had a secret life that Mizuki is going to be horrified to know. Oh, God, maybe. I don't know.
Odd thing for a preteen to say.
I mean, fucking every 12-year-old is like, I'm different than other teens and tweens. I'm so mature.
Are you not aware of Mizuki's mental prowess? She is far more developed than her classmates.
Game theory. Mizuki's father was the original murderer, covered up because he's a fucking Kennedy or something, and the new murderer is a victim that managed to survive. That's interesting.
She is even reading psychology papers by Alfred Adler.
Sounds pretentious to me.
Lamau. About Renju.
Hey, about Renju. Do you have anything to tell me? Anything at all that might help?
Well, it's not about Daddy, but I heard from Daddy that Mom had a secret.
Oh, it's Mom's secret life.
Shoko had a
Shoko's.
secret?
What is Shoko's secret?
Did you know that Mom was the representative of an investment company?
Yeah, I did.
That whole company was a big scam.
Ah, the rich and powerful.
Scam?
Well, I don't know the details. They start up a company to get people to invest in it, then shut it down on purpose and keep the money.
Ah.
She got really rich like that.
Shoko did this?
Yep.
By herself?
No, dummy. Of course it was with other people. I saw gangsters there sometimes.
Damn, she was in with the Yakuza?
If she ever got into trouble, she had them take care of it.
I am scanning all known crime databases, but I cannot find any reports referencing this. They must have been extraordinarily careful.
Dante, destroy the 1%. Anyway, I'm glad that you're okay.
I'm not okay.
Every 12-year-old believes they could kill God, and I think half of them could. You are so right, Bats.
So, you want to go back to the hospital? I'd be more than happy to drop you off.
That's not what I meant. Why are you always so pushy, Date?
He's
I'm
worried
not
about
pushy,
you.
I'm just worried.
God damn it. Predicting his dialogue.
You've got a weird way of showing it. Doesn't look like you're worried. You're just weird.
You've always got something smart to say, huh? You're just like Renju.
Date.
What about Daddy?
Nothing.
You have no tact, do you? This is why you're single and always will be.
Find my guillotines. Date, you should invest in crypto. She would not fucking say that.
That's where you're wrong, kiddo. I look like a single father when you're around. Chicks love it.
Yeah, chicks love to see creepy old men hanging out with a 6th grader.
Hey, what are you implying?
Ooh, did I make you mad? Now I'm stuck in a car with an angry old creepy pervert.
I am not an old creepy pervert. And even if you were my age, you're not my type.
Ew, I don't want to know about your type.
Hey, you started it.
Stupid old man.
Punk-ass kid.
This dynamic is fucking awesome. Did I lose out on the other dialogue that I was trying to get there? Have we moved on to the next scene? Damn it! I had other shit I wanted to say. Mizuki and I walked back into Sunfish Pocket.
Oh, Detective Date. Good to see you, sir. And this is...
Lucy, I need you to understand this is what Joe and Crow are like to me. I understand immediately.
Have you looked through the case file yet?
Oh, I am so sorry. She's the victim's...
Yes. Please let us through.
You will be nice to my fucking daughter. Is it him? Wait, is it actually him?
The corpse was strung up near this counter.
The autopsy report indicates that the contents of the victim's intestines were excreted upon death.
Gross.
But no traces of that have been found in the area, nor on the corpse itself. This evidence makes it highly likely that Renju was killed somewhere else. It must have been considerably difficult to carry more than 150 pounds.
What do you mean?
Renju weighed approximately 158 pounds. I can estimate a person's weight by analyzing their bone structure, muscle, and fat.
It's him. That is a cool bit of evidence. Another inspector. I hope you find some clues. Hey guy, what's your name?
What?
I was asking for your name.
My name is Kagami.
Sil, hi! Yes, I really am. Loving this game so far. I can lift that if I use my legs and my back. Prioritize your legs. Don't lift with your back. What was your name again?
It's Kagami.
One more time. Am I good here?
Kagami.
Sorry. It's that mask. I can't read your lips.
I told you, it's Kagami.
I do need to do that. It's very hard for me to tell what people are saying to me if I can't look at them. This makes voice calls very hard for me.
I told you my name like 5 times.
What was it again? I of course remembered his name. Yeah, his name is engraved in my mind. Uh-huh, yeah, I got it. It's, his name is,
Hey, you. What's your name?
Yeah, it's Katsuki, right. I got harassing the inspectors again. Kintama. Kentaro.
Seriously? It's Kagami. Stop bugging him, it's rude.
Excuse you? My best friend, Kagami and I are having a conversation.
Yeah, don't spoil our fun.
What?
Yeah, it's Kagami again. I think this is the last time you can do this, but I'm not sure. I love this bit. I think it's hilarious. Do I get new information if I hit look again? Damn it. No, I don't. Are you getting enough rest, Kagami?
No, not these past few days.
Yeah, this is just their bit. Hi, just came in. What's happening? We are investigating a murder. I am pestering this investigator. Do they do this every time? This is the second time they've ever done it, as far as we're aware.
I thought so. Once this is over, get some rest, alright?
You too, Detective Date.
See, he knows our name. Any leads?
No, we didn't find anything today.
Konami, like the code? Let's go.
Aiba, can you recall the time we discovered the corpse?
Of course.
Boom. Oh, God. Stop making me fucking look at this, I swear to God.
The autopsy report discovered the presence of benzodiazepine.
This reminds me of that one artist who ships these two. They were onto something. Date Gami. I love you, Date Crack Ships. True.
It is a common sedative. The dosage found in the victim's bloodstream was extremely high. It can be assumed that Renju's cognitive functions were heavily impaired before his death.
That makes sense. If what we understand about the way that he died is to be believed, that at least spared him some pain, maybe? If he was sedated. Best Date ships are the stupid ones. Find my boyfriend! Oh, God. Stop making me look at this. Sedatives. Barely conscious before he was killed. There are deep impressions left on his neck.
Strangulation?
Correct. The face shows clear signs of congestion, along with petechia around the face and throat.
Ooh,
Both are clear evidence of asphyxiation.
Okay.
Any indication of the murder weapon?
Most likely a twisted piece of cloth. The culprit approached Renju from behind and wrapped the cloth around his neck, choking him in an attempt to suffocate him.
How did he lose his eye? We don't know. We know that it was taken while he was still alive.
The specific cause of death is cerebral circulation failure due to vessel closure in the neck. Put more simply, the suspect strangled Renju to death from behind.
Do we have an estimated TOD?
Yesterday, around 8 p.m.
Around 8. That's when we were in Bloom Park.
So Renju was murdered about 2 hours before Mizuki and I found the body.
Saturday around 8 p.m. He was strangled by a cloth or something similar from behind. That's an odd way of killing someone, considering the way that Shoko died.
The time of discovery was 10:20 p.m. You of course already know this, but you and Mizuki were the first to discover Renju's corpse. The body was hanged from the ceiling, similar to how a fish would be. A thick hook was embedded in the upper jaw, and the wires connecting to the hook were strung up on one of the ceiling beams.
Sorry if I seem on edge, Chad. It's because I am.
There
I'm
was
very
also a
squeamish.
hook on the other end of each wire. The 3 beer kegs were attached to these hooks.
Odd way of killing someone who is already heavily sedated. Yeah, true.
We have found no fingerprints.
You'd expect that kind of kill to be on someone who can fight back. Yeah. Hanging from the ceiling beam over the counter. Should be everything. Beer keg. Stop it! Stop it! Ah! 3 wires. Wires were tied to 3
Each keg
kegs.
has a capacity of 20 liters. All 3 kegs were filled, in approximately 55 pounds each.
So complicated. Isn't this a residential area? Would no one have seen someone come in? 20 liters, 55 pounds filled with water. 160 pounds. Doorway to the kitchen. The walls are decorated with life preservers. The store is signboard. It says Sunfish Pocket.
Is that a spear?
I'm so sorry, my good friend Apple. I suspect this game will keep being bad for squeamishness because you know the murders. I know, trust me. I am very aware of this game's list of trigger warnings. It is very LUCI unsafe. There are a lot of things about this game that I particularly am very sensitive to, like eye trauma, which is the thing about this game. But I can handle most things if I'm prepared for it. It's just that I'll be like investigating it and it will be like, here is the corpse again. Ooh, look at the corpse again. Could potentially be the killer's ritual, but if this is their second kill, then it's real complex. Yeah.
It more closely resembles a harpoon of sorts. I believe this is a trident.
Any chance this was used in the murder?
No.
No.
There are no traces of blood on the trident, and no indication that Renju was stabbed.
Chair. A chair. This oil drum must be some... One more time. This oil drum must be some kind of interior decor.
The capacity of this oil drum is 200 liters. It weighs approximately 44 pounds when empty.
Let me check inside.
That's right. Oh, there's something in there.
What?
There's something inside.
Was the first body also brought from one place to another and hung up? Yes. Yeah, tied to a horse. Basically displayed in such a way that someone would find it. I stepped up to the drum.
This is the oil drum.
This is the kind of oil drum that has a lid, right?
Correct.
Let's open it. This is...
A watch.
This is the wristwatch Renju always wore. No doubt about it. But how did this get here?
And why was it hidden? I'm just looking for new dialogue. Box? Is there something there? Did they use the drum to transport the body more easily? Ooh, maybe. That's smart. A table. I can't find any clues on it. The store's
Dragon's Palace Pasta. 1800 yen. 1800?
Isn't that pretty average?
This is average?
She's rich. Her father was a CEO, and her mother was a scam artist. Store's menu. If they rolled the body here, I feel like that would be really conspicuous, but it would be easier. Wait. Hold the fuck up.
Iba, can you check the operation records of this elevator?
Searching. Found it. The elevator records are sent automatically to building management. According to the record from yesterday, from 6:30 p.m. until the body was found, this elevator stopped on the second floor only once, at 8:55 p.m. The weight of the car's cargo was approximately 310 pounds.
310 pounds. There's a camera.
Iba, did you get anything from the surveillance camera?
Unfortunately, no. All of the recordings from local surveillance equipment have been erased.
What about backups?
There are none. Nothing was uploaded to the cloud either.
So there's no footage of the incident. That'd be too easy. Pictures of girls on display. Probably the girls that are working here.
What are you staring at? Creeper.
I agree.
Pictures of maids on display. That's about everything, I think. No, I saw something. There was more. Something over here. Light. Please. Please. It's a light that looks like a jellyfish. Probably not a clue. Kitchen window. You can see the kitchen back there. Nothing looks suspicious. I'll talk to Mizuki. Mizuki is looking at the spot where we found Renju.
Hey. Are you doing okay?
What did he weigh? About 160 pounds.
Oh, sorry. Just staring.
If you're having a hard time, you can tell me.
I'm fine. It's not like the body is lying here.
She's calling it the body. Do you remember what you saw last night?
How could I forget?
Oh, I want to hug her!
I'll never be able to get that image out of my head. Not until the day I die.
158 plus a few pounds for a drum. So the person who did it weighed roughly 190 or 180? I was thinking the same thing. You can leave if you need to. Hey, thank you for the follow!
I thought I already told you. Sitting around rotting away in that hospital would be worse.
Still.
I know what you're trying to say. For a little girl to find her dad like that and then want to go back to the scene, you think it's totally weird, right?
No, man, I'm just worried about you.
In fairness, it is also weird for an adult policeman to acquiesce such a request from a child.
True.
But this is what I wanted. I didn't want to run away from it. I wanted to confront it. I didn't want to be weak.
Oh, Mizuki, you're not weak. This isn't anything, this has nothing to do with weakness.
You were telling me earlier that you could spot things only a daughter would know.
I know what I said. I'll tell you if I notice anything.
Okay. Notice anything strange?
Did you hear me? I said I'll tell you if I see anything.
Okay, geez. I don't want to pester her. I don't want to be mean to her. Alright, let's look at the stupid body again. Is there anything that I'm missing? I have to look at the hook. I don't want to do that. Okay. Okay, wait, how many pounds empty? 44 pounds empty. Wooden barrel. Barrel made of wood. Nothing special about it. What am I missing here? What have I not looked at? What's the status?
Nothing special.
Looper, hey, welcome. So glad you're here. The officer is guarding the doorway. The elevator only stopped on the second floor once last night, 8:55 p.m. and with about 310 pounds inside. Officers guarding the doorway. What am I missing? What have I not gotten? I don't want to bother Mizuki, but I feel like I have to. Is anything strange?
Jeez, you're pushy. Pushy men are seen as desperate. This is why no one likes you.
She's so mean. 108? That's very low.
Besides, Date? Never mind. Just do your investigation or whatever.
No, what were you gonna say? What were you gonna say?
Now is not the time to worry about such things.
Yes, it is! I'm worried about her! I'm realizing also that Renju, who is definitely taller than me, weighs less than me. Not by much, but...
Are you really okay?
Yeah, I am. Don't you have an investigation to do? Or are you stalling?
I'm stalling. He acts tough, but deep inside... Okay, what am I missing here? What have I not seen? Evidence marker. An evidence marker. It's a little marker that's put up to track evidence at the scene. What have I not gotten? Why are you still telling me there's more dialogue to get? Face. Left eye. Aha! Left eye has been pulled out.
This case bears similarity to Shoko's. The left eyeball was removed while the victim was still alive.
Did you check the chair? Yes. Look up at the rafter. Probably. There we go. Now I have all of it.
I think we've checked everything we need to.
I agree. We should compile our evidence and inferences.
Mizuki, you ready to leave?
What? But we aren't done investigating.
What do you mean?
There are still people I want to talk to.
Okay. Who do you want to talk to? Do you want to talk to Ota?
Yeah. Oda is in here all the time. He might know something.
Of course he's in here all the time.
I'll call him.
Oh, this is a pricey place, and I don't think he's employed. Oh, I hope he's not burning a hole in his mother's wallet.
Ota's phone is broken. He dropped it in a puddle.
Ota's wearing a Kamen Rider belt.
Sounds like Ota. He's so clumsy.
We'd have to talk to him in person.
He's probably at Lemniscate or Matsushita Diner.
Do you want to talk to Iris?
Yeah. Daddy owned Lemniscate and Iris works for them. She used to work here too.
So she might know something.
I'll call her.
Mizuki tried calling Iris, but there was no answer.
Have any idea where she might be?
I don't know. Iris is into a lot of things.
She might be working. Or she might be in danger. Any places you can think of that I don't know about?
Well, there is one place. Have you heard of Golden Yokocho in the entertainment district?
No.
Daddy used to go to a place called Marble a lot. Maybe they know something about him.
Let's head out.
Lemniscate, Matsushita Diner, and Marble. Let's head out.
Okay.
I'm gonna go to Matsushita first because I want to talk to Ota the least. So I'm just gonna get it out of the way.
Hello, welcome.
Hello again, Mayumi.
You're Mizuki, right? Ota's friend?
Yep.
And you...
Oh, I suppose I should introduce myself more formally.
At least something a little more than flashing your badge.
My name is Kaname Date.
Mr. Date, what can I help you with?
I've already gotten all this. Yeah, the counter. You know, I really want to be straight to business because my freaking kid is here. Is Ota here?
He went out early this morning. I don't know where.
I see.
Don't mac on the mom, Date. I took my business card out of my pocket and handed it to Mayumi.
Sorry to be a bother, but when Ota comes back, can you tell him to contact me?
Oh, well, sure.
Thanks, ma'am.
Okay, got it.
Date, let's go somewhere else.
Yeah, let's go.
That was quick and painless. I want this dialogue, but also my kid is here and I don't want to waste her time. I'll probably have to play this game more than once. I'll go somewhere else. Let's go to Lemniscate. Date's into MILFs? Good for him. I mean, again, he's like, I think he's like 40, so. I should replay this game sometime too. You should, Smile.
Oh, what? Hey there, handsome.
Hello, ma'am.
Excuse me?
I cannot even right now. Hold on, give me just one sec. Mizuki, do you know this guy?
It's actually around 30, if I recall correctly.
Yeah?
Can you introduce me, please?
She's into him.
She is surprisingly unprofessional for a receptionist.
Come on, it's just not so bad.
Tucks hair behind ear like that one Debbie Ryan
Could
gift.
you contain yourself for 5 minutes, Date?
I was very good during the during the investigation section. Hi. There's a receptionist sitting behind the desk. Have you seen Iris?
Iris? You mean Asa?
Again, I look at Date and see Crow. Scary. I tried to say something positive about Date and Twitch told me I shouldn't. What were you gonna say?
She's recording a podcast in the underground studio.
So no reception.
Oh, that's why she didn't pick up the phone.
If you need her right away, I can try contacting her.
Bitch, you guys have an underground studio?
No, it's fine. This can wait until she's done.
I feel like he is an honorary DILF, though. Like, I point at Mizuki. That's his kid.
For sure.
What?
For sure? As in, I got you?
I don't believe I've ever heard that sequence of sounds spoken out loud before.
Be fucking nice. What's going to happen to the office?
Oh, haven't heard anything about that yet. The VP might take over, we might get absorbed by another office. Just when I got a job, too. Man, what am I gonna do if this place closes up?
Yeah, I love this performance. She's very silly.
So, anyway, tell me, Date, what kind of girls do you like? Because I'm the committed type, you know? Would you consider me a candidate?
Well, I could go out sometime.
Wow, dude.
Look at her little face!
You disgust me.
Oh, my apologies. Never mind.
Things have been pretty serious around here lately.
Yeah, totally.
She's just like me for real. I want Date so bad.
You never think about, like, my boss getting murdered, you know?
I covered Mizuki's ears.
Like, what are even the chances?
Listen to me. I've pointed this out last stream. The way that characters have different idle animations, like, as they react to the conversation happening around them, it's such a small detail, but it does so much. Like, when we were in HQ after doing Sinking in the Rain, we were having conversations with Pewter and Boss, and depending on what we were talking about and if it interested her, Mizuki would either sit kind of disinterested, she would look slightly, or she would turn and make direct eye contact. It was awesome.
That's like the odds of hitting the lotto. But it was kind of lucky, in a weird way.
Dude, what the fuck? His kid is right there.
Some of my old friends hit me up asking about it, you know. Feels like we're old alumni or something.
She certainly found the bright side of this situation.
Yeah, Zero Time Dilemma is so fucking ugly. Did you see Ota here?
Ota? Nah, haven't seen him today. How is he?
The receptionist knows Ota too?
Ota happens to be the kind of otaku who actually has social skills.
Those are the ones you have to watch out for.
Huh?
Nothing. Anyway, could you give me a call if Ota shows up? I have my number here.
I took out my business card and handed it over to the receptionist.
Yeah, I got his number.
She's awesome!
Let us pray that the privilege will not be abused.
There's a receptionist with you. I'm not doing this fucking bit again. I can't leave yet. Am I missing? Can I do the bug bit? A potted plant.
Date, look! A cricket!
Aiba has a strange fascination with insects. There is a video on it has no spoilers. There is a video on YouTube called Aiba Bug Compilation. It is my favorite bit. I fucking love it.
Oh, this is Dark Zone Kalimas.
Who?
Apparently, this is Darkstone Kalimas. A door. It's probably an office back there. Do I have to do the huge breast bit again, or can I just leave?
Captain, enemy vessel, 3 clicks.
I believe you are thinking of sonar.
Sofa, sonar, haha. It's monitor, nothing's on it. Lots of magazines in that rack. Featured, how to draw cute anime girls. I think I'll give that a look. You better not make the same fucking
That's a
joke
high
again.
stool.
Why are you always thinking about high school?
I said stool.
That's a good continuation of that bit. Think you got— oh yeah, right, I forgot. I can talk to Mizuki. Hi Mizuki, I promise I didn't forget you're here. Do you know this receptionist?
I mean, yeah, but
Yeah, of course we know each other. We're like best friends.
Why is everyone so familiar with this girl?
We hang out, we party.
we do not party.
No, she said that!
We do not party.
I love the flavor text in this game. It's so fucking good.
Hey.
Who hired this woman?
The most likely scenario is that the final decision was made by the head of the company.
Renju.
Let's get out of here.
Mizuki, let's go. Staying here would be a waste.
Yeah.
You can audibly hear the period in her voice. True.
Where should we go next?
Let's go to Marble. That's the place I wanted to go to most. Golden Yokocho. Sunday, Sunday, Sunday!
Is this it?
Yeah,
You know about this place?
yeah. This is where I met Renju for the first time.
Oh.
Interesting. Didn't think this was your kind of spot.
This place is special. You can find all sorts of shady characters here. It's the best place for gathering information about a case. So that's why.
That is only a partial truth.
Shut up.
Huh?
Let's head inside.
It's in a red light district, isn't it? I imagine so.
Where is everyone?
Oh my god, is it a gay bar? That's awesome!
It's been like this for a while. Not many people come here anymore. Mama should be here soon, though.
It's a gay bar.
Okay.
In other news, at 6:10 p.m. yesterday, on the outer circle of the capital city highway in Minato District, Tokyo, a traffic collision occurred involving 5 cars and at least 1 truck.
Huh.
MPD has arrested the driver of the truck suspected to be the cause of the accident for negligence. The investigation is ongoing.
Find Worms Girl. You got it, Slenderman. There are bottles lined up on the counter. Let's count them. 9 bottles. There are 9 bottles on the counter. Just kidding, there are 18. That's how many there are. Let's count carefully. There are 18 bottles lined up on the counter. It's a menu. It has writing on the back. A beer
I
tap.
don't want to get drunk. I just want to be sobriety impaired. Allow me to ruin your stupid joke before you say it.
This is the best fucking character in anything ever.
It's not stupid.
A beer tap. Sorry to leave so quickly. It's already really late. Take care. Thank you so much for coming by. You're a very entertaining and funny person. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Man, I could use a drink.
No, you're driving.
Can't you just drive?
Indeed I can, but I refuse.
Why?
Nothing good comes of you being drunk.
It's true, and again, we have a child here. We're responsible for her. A picture on the wall. It's a little odd. A refrigerator.
Hey, Mizuki, you mind cleaning some of your stuff out of the fridge at home?
Not gonna happen.
No way. There's music playing over the radio. There's a poster on the wall. The talented Mr. Dickley. I wonder what that is. A flyer. It's like there's a lot more than 9 doors, Lamau. There's a table in front of the sofa. A sofa. The specials are written on the chalkboard. Slippers and tomato soup. I think that's everything I can look at. Maybe... Nope. There's a TV on the wall.
Date, what was that weird show you used to watch? The one with the girls running in slow motion. What was so good about it?
Everything.
Clown ass. Okay, yeah, this has to be a gay bar. Who the fuck puts sofas in a regular bar? I have not been to enough bars to verify. What's this? Nothing. Okay. Mizuki. Mizuki's sitting next to me. Are you tired?
No. And what do you mean by that?
Nothing. Just let me know when you're tired. You can go home anytime you want.
You aren't really worried about me, you just think I'm annoying, right?
No!
Don't beat around the bush, just say it. But you know what? It wouldn't matter anyway because I'm not going home.
Having fun at school?
It's okay.
Is it?
Yup.
Do you have a lot of friends?
Yeah. But I don't really like my elementary school friends. They're too immature. I have more fun with Iris and Ota.
I don't know if they're too immature. You're just very mature for your age.
You think so? The kids at school are so stupid. They gossip about who had their first kiss for days. I don't see why that's anyone's business.
Real! Real!
These grade schoolers move fast.
Nah, not really. It's pretty normal nowadays.
You haven't kissed anyone yet, have you?
No, I'm not interested in that.
My goat. My fucking goat.
Oh, thank God.
It's been a long time since we did this. What does that mean?
Did what?
Sat at a table together like this. We haven't eaten dinner together in a while.
Aw.
After I finish working on this case, we should do it again.
He really
Why?
cares about her.
Because of what happened to my mom and daddy? I don't need that.
Yeah, it's not for you, bitch. It's for me.
Date, this is where you need to take a stronger role as her guardian. Data suggests that children who eat alone are prone to mental imbalances and poor physical condition. The meals you prepare do have sufficient nutritional content. However, you need to make sure that Mizuki is eating all of it. Otherwise, your effort is wasted.
I'm insulting me! You didn't have to out yourself like that. Mizuki, we should have at least one meal together.
I told you I don't want to.
Why not?
Because... I don't like how you hold chopsticks. It makes me sick.
She's making something up on the spot.
Really now. People have always told me that I have good technique. Some even say it's beautiful.
It's disgusting. Too clean. Besides, there's no point in eating together.
Why is that?
Because you don't talk when you're eating. I don't like sitting in silence.
Well, we don't have to be quiet.
It's fine, I don't like hearing you talk either.
I like to eat alone, that's fair. I like having meals with other people.
I believe she has entered her teenage rebellion phase a year early.
We were just saying that she's mature for her age.
This is gonna be rough.
About Renju.
Hey, Date. What did you and Daddy used to talk about when you were here?
Dudes.
I don't remember a lot of it. I was usually drinking pretty hard.
Don't worry, I have everything recorded.
You huh?
In fact, the conversation about you taking care of Mizuki took place here, at Marble.
Really?
The topic was brought up several times afterward, but the first time was here. 4 years ago, after drinking enough liquid courage, Renju asked you to take care of Mizuki. At the time, Renju was recently divorced, buried in work at Lemniscate, and mentally unstable. It was a display of excellent judgment. It was a good thing that he managed to swallow his pride.
You think so? Sometimes, I don't think it was the right move.
You should have more confidence. I guarantee you that it was the best decision.
Let's hope so.
Aww. He cares about her so much.
Date, honey. Long time no see.
Is that Patrick Seitz?
Hey, Mama, how've you been?
Oh, tired and sore, but not in a fun way.
Hello, ma'am. I like your jacket.
Watch the innuendo in front of the kid.
Oh, who is this?
Yeah, it is. I am always right.
Renju's daughter.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Oh, it must have been hard. I saw on the news.
It's okay. Really.
Oh, it must have been so hard. Stupid Ren. What was he thinking, leaving his little girl like this? Oh,
Oh, I like her.
Hey, Mama. I wanted to ask you some questions about Renju.
Oh. I guess crying isn't gonna solve the thing, is it? Go ahead, ask away. I'll help any way I can.
Oh. Did they refresh all of the...
Hey, Date, you hear the one about the drunk ballerina?
Did they refresh all the fucking dot? Let's go.
No, what about her?
She quit the ballet because she was always more interested in tap.
Okay, not everything has been refreshed, but I'm gonna click through anyway just to see if she has anything to say. Gulp! There are bottles of alcohol on the shelf. One. Sounds familiar, but I don't know.
This is a painting of Saint Sebastian. Saint Sebastian was a faithful Christian who lived under Roman Emperor Diocletian on January 20th, 288 AD. He was martyred.
I hate that I laughed at that joke. You shouldn't hate it. You should give Mama more comedy points. Rosemacha's got the right idea.
This painting depicts his execution.
Interesting.
Something wrong, Date? You're staring awful hard.
Nothing. Just caught my eye.
Why now, of all times? That's been hanging there for a while.
Really?
Yeah, it was a gift from Ren a while back. I've always had it there.
Apparently it was a gift from Renju. Interesting. I wonder if he is the patron saint of anything. Like anything in particular.
Oh, Mama. What are you doing back there?
Excuse you?
That's mean! How's business?
Not bad.
Rengoku Renju. Yeah, I feel like he was gay.
Hey, that's good. I want you to keep this place open as long as you can. It makes me feel sad and old when a place I used to visit closes down.
Well, then you should visit more often. I could hook you up, in more ways than one.
Just the one way is fine, thanks.
Was Renju a regular here?
I haven't
He's the
seen him
patron
for a
saint of the
while.
LGBTQ? That explains it. I was like, I feel like it's probably that.
I thought I was going to shrivel up and die of boredom without you boys around.
Shrivel up. You look like a purple water balloon.
Mean!
That's right. Care to give me a poke?
I'll pass, thanks.
About Renju.
Have you heard any rumors about Renju? Anything about grudges, disputes?
Is it okay to talk in front of Mizuki?
Yes, I want to be here.
Trust me, you couldn't drag her away.
If you say so. Apparently, Ren had some connections with the Kumakura gang.
That's a new proper noun. The heartbeat again. That's the same heartbeat he got when he saw Iris and her mom.
Yeah, real rough customers. This is their turf.
Couldn't drag her away? Yeah, I almost made that joke myself.
So Daddy was involved with gangsters.
Mizuki, that company Shoko was running, were they also tied to the Kumakuras?
At one point in the future, I'm going to misread that as Kamakura, and I need all of you to kill me for it, okay? Can you do that for me? Thank you.
I don't know.
Mama's polishing a dried bonito fish. Sofa. Table. Blackboard. Is this your first time at a place like this?
Yeah, I mean, at some fish pocket they served alcohol, but I've never been to a bar like this.
Bye, Swamp. Take care. I could never kill you for it. I need you to, okay?
I would hope not. You're in elementary school.
Well, Daddy invited me along sometimes, but I was too shy to go.
Good call.
I was planning on going one day, when I was old enough to drink. I wanted to go to a bar with Daddy.
Aww. I hope you're not. You're not scared of Mama, are you?
Not really.
Oh, don't worry, honey. I don't bite. I'm only aggressive when it comes to men 20 through 65.
That's a pretty wide range.
Gotta widen my net for a catch like you, Date, honey.
She is quick with it.
I think I'll ignore that one.
I think I'll ignore it as well.
Date, I pretend I do not see it. About Mama.
I heard that shady characters hang out here. So who are you and how do you fit in?
I'm very shady. I knew that.
No one's special. I'm just a facilitator.
A facilitator?
People who come in here tend to have very specific interests. I help accommodate.
Gay bar.
Oh, okay.
Mama's like, an informant.
That's right. And I won't charge you this time. Just promise to get the bastards who did this to Ren for me.
Aw, I love you, Mama. Right, this is for Renju.
I promise.
Mizuki is curling up a little. Maybe she's intimidated by Mama. Mizuki seems to be wary of Mama. Let's talk to Mama again. What else do you remember about Renju?
Well, there was the watch incident. I'm sure you remember that one.
Watch incident?
You don't remember? Your drunk ass spilled your beer on Ren's watch. Ren was furious, yelling about how this watch is more important than my life, or whatever. He blew up on you. That was the only time I've ever seen Ren that mad.
And the watch was separated from him when he died.
That's why I remember it so well.
Was it this watch?
I pulled out the watch I had in my pocket. It was the one I found in the oil drum at Sunfish Pocket.
Yeah, that's it. Why do you have it? Was it at the scene? Ren was given that watch by his lover. It was an anniversary gift, I think.
Mizuki just straightened up a little and then sat back down.
Lover?
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot Mizuki was here.
No, it's fine.
But of course, it wasn't an affair. This was all after he was divorced.
Daddy had a new lover.
I'm so fucking sad, Chad. I don't want to go to the bathroom. I want to keep talking to Mama. Oh, I guess I have to. Okay, I'm going to the bathroom.
You remember where it is?
Yeah, outside, right?
She straightened up again.
This is a small establishment that does not have its own restrooms.
Wait, you're leaving?
Oh, scared of me, huh?
No, it's just...
Mama, keep an eye on her.
Sure thing. Don't have too much fun in there.
The murderer was the lover, I got a feeling. I hope not. I do wonder who. I wonder if it's a character that'll matter. He gave her a nod and a wave and left. If anything happens to my kid while I'm gone, I don't think it will. I trust Mama, but if anything happens to my kid, I'll be really pissed.
Iba, get boss on the line.
Got it.
What's up?
Mizuki is at a bar called Marble down in Golden Yokocho. Send someone over to pick her up.
She's not at the hospital?
Yeah, she snuck out. I took her along while I was doing some work, but I can't take her any further.
Understood. I'll send someone.
Counting on you, boss.
Are you going to leave Mizuki here?
Yes. I can't take her into a Yakuza den.
Ah. Kumakura office. Yeah, that's fair. Starts barking aggressively. Oh, I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm scared.
Who's this asshole?
You made a big mistake coming here. Go home.
All right. Bye then.
Hey, Date!
What? Ugh, I hate dealing with these chumps.
Didn't you hear me?
Do you want to die, old man?
You bastard!
Damn!
Sorry for the late introduction. I'm with the MPD.
A cop, huh?
Damn.
So, you want to explain what the fuck a cop is doing in my office?
I think we should exchange names before exchanging expletives.
Name's MoMA, the warhorse. Don't give a fuck what your name is.
All right, MoMA. I have a few things I want to ask you. What do you know about the new Cyclops serial killings? Shoko Nadami and Renju Okiura had their left eye pulled out and were murdered. And I think you know something about it.
I love this song.
Saw it on the news, but we had nothing to do with it. Even if we did, we wouldn't spill to no cops.
Yeah, Yadate just fucking walked in. Chairman's desk.
What does a guy like the chairman need this for? They'd probably just uses it for porn.
Not every man in the world is like you, Date.
There's a PC on top of the desk that is assuredly used for porn.
A bronze dragon.
A bronze dragon holding a golden ball.
Golden ball, huh? It's kind of frightening seeing all these lanterns lined up. Scary lanterns. Scary lanterns.
He's such a clown!
You don't have to repeat it.
Spooky lanterns. There are lanterns with Kumakura written on them. A chair. It's a desk. It probably belongs to someone in the gang. There are a ton of things on top. Lockers are lined up on the wall. The fat one. He's holding his stomach in pain. That's kind of mean to describe him like that.
I got nothing to say to you.
He's gonna look up and he's gonna fucking shoot me. The skinny one, he's completely out.
There would be no point in talking to him in that state.
He is fat. No, the problem is not that he's fat. It's just like the fat one, the skinny one. Fat is not a dirty word. Some people treat it like it is, but it's just a descriptor.
Hey, Iva, look. A flying squirrel taking a nap.
It is clearly a tiger.
A flying squirrel taking a nap. The company philosophy on the wall. If you accidentally enter a bar instead of a restaurant, don't feel obligated to order a drink, even if the bartender gives you that order a damn drink look. It's quite the motto. Fat is kind of relative. I mean, I suppose so. Different people have different definitions for it. Keen's beatboxing for beginners.
Hey, Iba. It's pronounced partition and not partition.
I know how it's pronounced.
I imagine that joke makes more sense in Japanese. The chairman's chair. The man sitting in the chairman's seat is named Moma. There's the chairman.
What? The chairman is right in front of you.
What?
I run the Kumakura gang. I'm Moma Kumakura.
Is that Keiji Tang?
That can't be right. The chairman of the Kumakuras is Rohan.
We know him.
You aren't the chairman.
Yo, asshole! You need a lesson in manners?
He closed his eye, too.
Date, wait. I did some research and discovered that Rohan Kumakura died last year. He leapt to his death from the roof of a building.
Oh.
A suicide?
But Moma did not take over last year. Moma took over 6 years ago.
Then why did you know that Rohan was the chairman? That is Keiji Tang. I am always right.
6 years ago.
About Renju.
I told you, I got nothing to say. You deaf or something?
I love Keiji Tang's work. Yeah, he knew him before the memory loss, I suppose. About Shoko.
Don't know nothing about her. I know her face and her name. It was on the news. Nothing else.
I can't believe I didn't realize it sooner despite playing Danganronpa. I regularly forget that he's in Danganronpa. I usually recognize him from other shit.
Shoko was part of an investment fraud scheme, and I have it on good authority that a certain Yakuza gang was helping her.
Wouldn't know nothing about that, cop.
Date, a minute please.
What is it?
Do you see the sofa in the reception area? There is an ashtray on top of the coffee table.
Take care, Sunny. Thanks for dropping by.
What about it?
It is peculiar. Thermal imaging reveals that they are both warm.
The sofa and ashtray.
Interesting. We can deal with Moma later. I should be focused on something else. Okay. I tried looking at the ashtray earlier. Cigarette butt. One of the cigarette butts. The tip is reddish.
Hey, Iba, can you turn off the thermal vision?
Sure.
I see. The cigarette brand is Klein.
Why is that relevant?
He's Taro Dandadan? I haven't watched Dandadan yet.
Small details will come in useful later. Trust me.
Okay. A coffee table. There's an ashtray on top of it. Okay. I don't know what that has to do with anything. Sofa and ashtray. Oh, the sofa. Right. Sorry, I forgot.
So there are cigarette butts in the ashtray.
So someone must have been sitting here.
The question is, how long ago?
Right, because we saw them both at their seats. Right there, someone's sitting there.
Part of the cushion is still red.
Just as I thought.
They were just here. I didn't follow the logic at first, but now I do. Now I see. Yeah. If it was just put out, that's just the thing. Was someone here recently?
What are you talking about? You're the first guest today. Although you are an uninvited guest.
Don't lie now. Someone was sitting on the sofa and smoking very recently.
How do you know that?
I just do.
I'm a cop, bitch.
Oh, right. I remember now. Just a bit ago, one of our guys was on the sofa.
Are
Sure,
you talking
buddy.
about these guys right here?
Yeah.
No, they were sitting at their desks. I
Not
saw
possible. When I came in,
You made a big mistake coming here. Go home. Who's this asshole?
neither of them was on the sofa, and neither of them was smoking.
They left.
Who left?
An insurance salesman. Right before you came in.
I don't think so.
them. Lying ass, can we kill this guy?
I didn't pass by anyone on my way here.
They went further
And I
inside.
happen to know this office only has one entrance and one exit. Which means, whoever it is, they're still in this office somewhere. Let me check the back.
Why you want to do that?
I just wanted to say hello to our guest.
I'm telling you, you're the only one here.
Oh, then you won't mind me checking.
Just get out of here, cop.
There must be someone they don't want us to see. Somewhere behind that wall.
Just past that wall. There's a guy. A guy in a robe.
Just as I thought.
This must be whoever was sitting on the sofa and smoking earlier.
My evolver can shoot right through this wall. I should shoot him.
No, you should not. No, you should not, Date. No, you should not.
Wait! Is he not getting enough?
Talking about his medication again. What is he taking?
What?
Never mind. The person behind the wall is unarmed.
Date has such an Ace Galatine Act 2 energy. Lamau.
I cannot approve the use of Evolver in this situation.
Damn it.
Date, a porno mag at your feet.
What?
The eyeball dimension. What the? Am I dead? I thought I hit it.
Together. Date!
I hit it. What do you mean? What do you mean? Well, I'm dead now.
Date, a porno mag at your feet.
What?
How did you fail that? I hit it. Yeah, I probably hit another button at the same time. Okay, okay.
Hey! Did you just shoot at me?
Oh!
Hey, whoa, wait a minute.
Holy fucking shit. Date, I'm running the numbers.
explosive rounds. Aim for the dragon's gold ball on the right.
The what? Oh, that. Why?
Just do it!
Dante, fuck him up! This rocks. Dante, who's that Pokemon? Is there a button I'm supposed to be hitting, or am I just supposed to line it up? Fun. Bonk. Bonk.
Iva, you saved me.
Everything happened as I simulated it.
Running the numbers.
Where's this porno mag?
You idiot. There is no adult magazine. However, I know that your reaction time is up to 3.6 times faster when you are excited. I simply took advantage of that behavior.
Why does no one give a fuck?
What the hell?
No, I'm not gonna say that. He just Pavloved himself
You're a
with
grown
porn.
man. Aren't you too old to be playing with toys? Shit.
Dante, get it together.
Hey, coward. I see you. Show your face.
Dante, lock the fuck in.
I know you.
Is he just gonna walk out? That would be hilarious. Dante. She would not fucking say that. He just walks out, yeah. We know him.
Sejima. So. Congressman.
Congressman.
What is this guy doing here?
Why do you think a congressman is in a Yakuza den, Date? It's So Sejima, a member of Congress. I see him so often on TV. It feels like I've met him before. You have. No way, did you get the action scene? Yes, yes, I just got it. I fucking failed it. I died at the quick time event. What are you doing here?
I've had a relationship with the Kumakura since back when Rohan was running things. I had business nearby, so I stopped here for a visit. Whatever conspiracy theory you're imagining in your head, you can forget it. This is strictly business.
Yeah, you're confirming the conspiracy theory.
Strictly business? A congressman meeting with Yakuza? How are you gonna spin that?
It's true. I imagine my public image will be dragged through the mud. But we haven't done anything illegal.
I don't believe you.
If you want to accuse me of such wrongdoing, then by all means. I just happen to think such gossip is better suited for tabloids.
Yeah, he's so powerful, he knows. Do you have an alibi for yesterday and the day before?
I went to work, then went home.
So, you have no alibi?
No, I always have my bodyguards near me. If you want to, you can ask them.
Bodyguard testimony can be unreliable.
Yeah, they're sworn to you.
There is a possibility that they would lie to protect Mr. Sejima.
I agree. You can't trust that.
So, about Renju.
The president of Lemniscate?
Date, I'm a communist.
We aren't friends, but I did meet him a few times through work.
What work were you doing to meet up with the head of an entertainment company?
It was just some party hosted by some company or other. It's not unusual. Events with those uptight stuffed shirts can be rather dull. So they have some young women from an entertainment office attend.
Whoever voices this guy really nails his fucking douchebag energy.
Anyway, we only saw each other a few times. I don't even remember what we spoke about.
So is standing here looking rather irritated. Well, bitch, I'm irritated too. Hi, guy. Moma is giving me a glare. Do you have an alibi for yesterday and the day before?
Us Kumakuras are a branch of the Ujisaki family. The Ujisaki family runs a yearly golf tournament. Mandatory attendance. We were all at the tournament those days. We only got back this morning. You can ask the hotel. They'll tell you.
Date, I did some research. The hotel's record of guests does list the Kumakura members.
That's hilarious. This is the first person to have an airtight alibi. No one else has had one.
They were also seen on several surveillance cameras. It is not possible that any of the Kumakuras could have killed Shoko, including Moma.
About Rohan Kumakura.
I heard that the former head of the Kumakuras committed suicide last year.
Yeah, what's it to you?
Nothing at all. I just want to talk about it.
Rohan was my older brother.
Aw.
He was my big brother in this organization, and my blood brother. 6 years ago, he got sick in the head. He got sent to a special hospital. And naturally, because I'm his brother and next in line, I was the successor. That's all I'm gonna say. You want to know more? Hire a private eye.
I am a private eye. In a sense. About Shoko.
Well, I guess there's no point hiding it now. I lied earlier, when I said I didn't know her.
I thought so. You and the Kumakuras were a part of the fraud scheme Shoko was organizing.
Yep. Whenever any wise-ass investors gave her trouble, we handled it.
Private eye with a private eye. Yep.
Exactly as I suspected. Shoko was affiliated with the Kumakuras.
About Renju.
I've been looking after that guy since high school. It was the usual stuff. I had him help me with a lot of work. But now, it's kind of the opposite, you know? We're getting work from him. Well, we were. Now that he's dead, though.
What work did he have you do?
The usual. If talent at his office was causing trouble or something.
You ever get into any disputes with Renju doing this work?
No way. He paid good money. I've never even gotten into an argument with the guy.
Damn. Sketchy. About Shoko.
The victim prior to Renju? I believe Moma introduced me to her.
Introduced?
We were just having drinks. Shoko stopped by to say hello.
Right. We didn't talk about anything.
They're trying to give me the runaround.
Indeed. Date, I have determined that these individuals have nothing further to add. Even if they are involved, they will not volunteer any more information. We need solid evidence to move forward with the investigation.
You're right.
Date, a call from Lemniscate.
Oh.
Connected.
Date, it's me.
Hey, girly.
You remember, like, how you said to call you if Ose came? Well, he's here now, so I guess I'm calling you.
She's awesome.
Got it. I'm on my way.
Where are you going?
That's none of your concern. Moma, Congressman Tsujima, I think I'm gonna call it a day. I'll come back soon. We'll swap drinking stories.
You serious?
Let's go, Iba.
Roger.
And away we go. Date, there is a 70% chance we can get away with killing the congressman.
This is all really suspicious.
What is?
Everything, Iba.
Congressman Tsujima and the Kumakuras. There's definitely something going on there.
I agree, but I am not sure it is linked to the new Cyclops serial killings. We need to do further investigation.
It 100% is. Hey, Shrimp.
Who are you? Impossible. How did a jellyfish get in here?
Jellyfish?
So shiny, too.
You utter idiot.
Haha.
It's me.
Renju?
Do I look like Renju?
Mizuki?
It's me.
Boss?
Date, seriously.
Then, Are you Mom?
Idiot. They must have increased your dosage too much.
What is this dosage? I need to know.
Dosage? Anyway, you're Iba, right?
Iba's so Secor it hurts me, yeah.
Why are you here? Looking like that?
I just thought I would project myself. You seem lonely.
How are you doing this?
I am overlaying the image your left eye processes with augmented reality. You can't see me through your right eye, only your left.
You can't just pop into my eyeball without permission.
I am your eyeball. I can do whatever I want.
You do realize I do that all the time, right?
Come to think of it, you look kind of like you do when you're in Somnium. What's that about?
What do you mean?
You don't usually look like that. You have a Somnium form and another form.
Oh, this?
The creature.
Yes, that. Why are you doing this now?
I was bored last night, so...
Huh?
I thought you would like it.
Why would I like it?
She's so cute.
Well, I did attempt to shape myself to your preference.
If you could do that, change it.
I will not.
Why not?
Because I won't.
I don't wanna. Dante, look at my human Sona. I'm gonna have to get used to this look.
I fear you would eventually grow tired of the other form as well. I just wanted to change my look a little.
Aw, she's cute. Yeah, I was thinking about the same thing. If he's looking forward, then his left eye is just completely to the side.
Think of it as a haircut.
Pretty drastic haircut.
How is So related to the Kumakuras?
I looked into that. Unfortunately, I did not find anything in our database that could connect the two.
Is that your human Sona? Fucking cringe. You're cringe! Dante starts fucking wailing.
I see.
However, I did discover some rumors on the internet. Most of them come across as gossip or conspiracy theories. But would you like to hear them regardless?
Please.
How are they related?
Mr. Sajima currently resides in Azabu. He lives in a mansion, a restored samurai castle. But 20 years ago, So Sajima lived elsewhere, in the Kawasaki district to be exact. He lived there until he was 40 years old. The Sajima family owned a vast amount of real estate in the district. Adjusting for inflation, the land was valued above 30 billion yen.
30 billion!
The
Jesus!
Sajima family sold off its holdings. 6 months later, the incident occurred.
Sold off its holdings and then the incident occurred? Interesting.
The explosion at the chemical plant.
They didn't take a loss from it.
This caused Kawasaki to become a restricted area. And of course, land prices fell drastically to less than 1/30th their original value. What are your thoughts?
The timing is certainly suspicious. To sell that amount of land just 6 months before it happened.
There is another interesting fact. After the accident, So Sajima purchased all of the land back for just 1 billion yen.
Oh, wow.
So he's got 29 billion yen in his pocket and 1 billion yen of land.
Correct. Despite the horrific accident, the Sajima family is no worse off.
What a douchebag. He had to have known.
But I don't see the point of it. It's not like you got anything out of it.
That would be true, but there is more to this story. There is another important fact. After the land prices in the Kawasaki region crashed...
Oh.
We will have to continue this conversation later.
No, I wanted to know!
I am receiving a call from headquarters.
Date, shut the fuck up. Your horny is showing.
Is this Special Agent Date from Abyss?
Hello.
My name is Akaska from HQ. I'm investigating the Shoko Nadami case.
I'm back. Wait, why is Iva a shrimp? She's projecting herself over our eye for funsies.
There's something that you need to hear.
What is it?
We got a phone call earlier from a prisoner at Fuchu Prison.
A prisoner?
We saved the call. I think you should give it a listen. Who is this?
In here, I'm known as number 89.
DC Douglas.
What is this call concerning?
I know who killed Shoko Nadami. And if you let me out of here, I will tell you who it is. I suppose you might say I'm looking for a plea bargain.
Yeah, DC Douglas.
He will kill again, you know. And he'll take their eye while they're still alive. There will be more bodies. If you want to stop this serial killer, I suggest you take my offer. I'll be seeing you.
Interesting.
This has to be a prank.
That's what I thought too. However, we got the call yesterday afternoon, before Renju was killed.
Oh. Interesting. The fact you're spot on every time is scary. I don't recognize VAs this often. I'm very good at it. I've been doing this for several years. My favorite story in regards to this is back when, like, this had to have been like 2021. Me and my friends, or I wasn't anymore, but I had a bunch of friends who were really into Genshin, and Kazuha was the character that was about to release, and his some of his voice lines got leaked. And I have a friend, friend of the channel Coral, who was really interested in him, and so they come to me and they're like, "Hey, can you please listen to this and tell me who voices him?" And I go, "Yeah, sure." And I was like, "Okay, this is either, oh, I don't know how to pronounce his name, or his surname. He has an M first name and he has a S last name that's very long and very European, and he is the voice actor for Takumi Fire Emblem." I was like, "It's either him or it's Mark Whitten," and it was Mark Whitten. I'm very proud of that. So I've been doing this for a while, and there are a couple of friends of mine who are I suppose my students, in that they have picked up the practice because of me.
In other words,
you're saying he predicted the second crime?
Yeah, I think he did. That's why I thought I should contact you.
Good idea. Thanks, Detective.
Good luck.
Thank you, Asaska.
Do you think there's anything to this?
I look at the log. I got it. Akasaka. I was wrong. I did not get it. Markiplier.
I don't know.
Multiplier. This is the name. Sorry, I had to pull that up. I was like, it's either him or it's Mark Whitten.
Oh, Date.
Hi, Ota. So close, that is math.
What's wrong? You look like you have a lot on your mind.
Yeah. I just found out online. The corpse at Bloom Park. That was Renju's ex-wife, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was Mizuki's mom.
Yeah, it was.
So
that was Mizuki's mom. Mizuki saw her own mom. And I just left her.
Oh, I didn't realize that he didn't know.
But I didn't know. I knew her as Shoko Nadami. Her last name is different. I didn't know that was Mizuki's mother. I want to apologize to her. I need to tell her that I'm sorry.
That was a dick move. I'm glad that he feels bad about it, at least. Go get food. Hold on. A potted plant.
Date, look! A little stink bug. Yay! A stink bug.
Aiba has the tendency to get excited about bugs. It's Ota. Where have you been?
Nowhere. Just doing my normal routine.
I don't know your normal routine.
I went to a doujin store to look at the new releases. Then I ate some ramen at Jiro's, and then headed over to the PC cafe to browse threads. You know, normal.
If that's normal, I haven't had a normal day in my life.
About Renju's case.
I don't know anything.
Tell me why Zach Aguilar, when voicing Ota, sounds like fucking Midoriya half the time. It's killing me. Hey Dante, listen.
I've only seen Renju a couple of times.
I didn't think it was possible to be this bad at lying.
Though it is plainly obvious, I did a thermal check on Ota's body. This is his current body temperature.
That's what I thought. Have you forgotten, Ota? You're my thrall.
Did he just puff out his cheeks?
You don't want me to tell Iris your secret, do you?
Huh?
Well, wait, it's no big deal. I just...
You better start talking.
Okay.
About Renju's case.
Last night, I was walking over to Sunfish Pocket, and I saw Renju come out of the building.
Was he alone?
Last night? You saw this? When?
Someone was with him.
Who was with him?
A man.
Ota! No. Not a man.
No. A woman.
He's so bad.
Okay, look. I can tell you're trying to protect her, but you have to help me out here. Was it Iris?
No, it definitely for sure wasn't Tessa.
It's her.
Got it. So Renju was with Iris.
Okay, fine. There's no point in hiding it, I guess. You're right. Renju came out of the building with Tessa. But Tessa has nothing to do with this. She wouldn't murder anyone. She wouldn't hurt a fly.
That would also line up with the time that the elevator was used, I think. But if this was last night, when did he see
She's
them?
an idol. Idols don't kill people.
They can.
You need to stop putting her on a pedestal.
Tessa is a savior to me.
She's just some girl.
Tessa I know wouldn't hurt anyone.
Parasocial, you need to log off. Savior?
The first time I met her, I had a bad case of writer's block, and I saw all this awful negativity online, and I lost sight of what I really wanted to write. It was the lowest point of my life.
He is talking like a professional, though he hasn't published anything.
I bet you... Again, this is the second time that these two have taken pot shots at this. I don't think that this matters. I think that you have 50 million other things that you can bully him about that aren't this.
Yeah.
Then, by pure chance, I found a video of Tessa singing and dancing, and it made me realize something important. You don't have to care what people think, you know? If you do your best at what you believe in, your message will get through to people.
Evidently, though, you do care about what people think, because you're fucking sock puppeting for her.
That attitude is something all great creators need to have. After that, I became a huge ACET fan and got over my writer's block. And I know I'm not the only one Tessa has inspired. A lot of otaku like me say that Tessa is their savior. She cheers them up when they're down.
Ugh, idol culture.
So there's no way Tessa can be involved in murder. Absolutely impossible.
Slow down, I didn't say Iris was the murderer.
But do you suspect her?
Not really, no.
I need to
Seeing
hear
her dance
side.
and your immediate thought is you don't have to care what people think sounds like it implies she was really bad at it.
If I do, I might find out she's totally innocent. If you truly believe that she didn't do it, you should tell me everything you know.
But...
Do it for Iris.
The time did Renju and Iris leave the building?
Around 6:15, I guess.
6:15. Yeah, that makes sense, because when The log that Iba got for the elevator was from 6:30 to 8.
Where did they go?
I didn't see. They got into Renju's car and drove off.
Is it really parasocial if he's friends with her? That term is weird. He's weird about her. I suppose it would be different. I don't know. I don't have the best grasp of their relationship and Iris's opinion on him. But he definitely idolizes her in a way that is strange, even if they speak regularly.
What did you do?
I went inside Sunfish Pocket, but I saw a sign that said the entire club was reserved. I figured I would just go home.
What happened?
Oh, hey.
Date.
Iris, there's something I need to ask you. Come with me.
Yeah. I'm getting sleepy during Salami again. We'll probably only be going for like another hour. I'll stop around 10. Something up here. Something strange. Hi, Iris.
Iris, I'm going to ask you some questions. Please answer honestly. However, you do not have to say anything that might incriminate you.
The right to remain silent? You're treating me like a criminal.
Not exactly. I'm just looking for the truth, and I would appreciate your cooperation.
Iris looks nervous. It's understandable, of course. If they're suddenly being taken to a place like this. When did you find out Renju was killed?
When did you find out Renju was killed?
This morning, on the news.
And you were with Renju last night? You didn't think to call the police and inform them of this?
Oh, sorry. Is that something you're supposed to do?
That's weird. That's weird. She's really into, like, murder mysteries and occult shit. She would know that.
I had a podcast to record this morning, so...
If Leon tries to stream longer than 10, he'll fall asleep on stream.
If I went to the police, I'd be late. And that would cause everyone a lot of trouble, you know?
Yeah, she's lying. This is weird. Did you used to work at Sunfish Pocket? Have we been told
I heard
that?
you used to work at Sunfish Pocket.
That's right.
How long?
A little over a year.
Working there that long, you're probably pretty familiar with the equipment.
Yeah, I guess.
About the surveillance camera.
What about the surveillance camera? Do you know where those tapes were stored?
What are you trying to say?
Yeah, she sounds different. Do you have an alibi for last night?
What were you doing from 7 to 9 last night?
I was at home the whole time.
Can your mother account for that?
You're sure?
Yes.
Iba, thermograph.
There is no noticeable rise in Iris's body temperature.
Ask her mom.
She isn't lying.
Ask her mom.
Not necessarily. We must consider the possibility that she is a natural liar.
But with that kind of confidence, her temperature wouldn't change.
Correct.
Renju's estimated time of death was 8 p.m. last night.
Ask her mom!
If Iris' story is true, she couldn't have done it.
Noticed it before when she talked different in the car with Date versus when talking to Oda getting him to do stuff. Yeah.
There is another possibility. Even if Iris was at home, she could have killed Renju.
You mean...
Can I ask your mother? There we go. Can I ask your mother about your alibi?
I'll ask again. You are sure you were at home around 8 p.m. yesterday?
Yes.
Can I ask your mother about your alibi?
You can, but there'd be no point.
Why is that?
My mom was at home. She came back home early this morning.
Why?
This morning?
Yeah.
Where was she?
I don't know.
That doesn't make any sense. She's a teacher. She would need to be at home. She'd need to be up early.
You don't know. Come to think of it, Iris' mom had connections to Renju too.
Hitomi did mention that yesterday.
Renju was my classmate at Eitoku High. We've known each other for 20 years now.
However, we have nothing to link her to the case.
But I am curious. What was Hitomi doing last night?
Again, assuming that Iris isn't just fucking lying to us.
Here's what Ota told me. Yesterday around 6:15 p.m., you and Renju came out of the Sunfish Pocket building. Is that true?
Yes. Mr. Okiura called me and told me he wanted me to come to Sunfish Pocket, ASAP.
Around what time was that?
5 p.m., I think. I got ready, then headed over there. I guess I got there about an hour later.
Date, I checked her call history. At 4:58 p.m., there is a record of a call to Iris from Renju's phone.
What were you doing with Renju?
What were you doing with Renju?
He asked me about a job.
What kind of job?
He rented out Sunfish Pocket for a party and he wanted me to MC.
That... It was rented out, but there would be people there to corroborate that, wouldn't there?
He said that it was an important party and that a lot of big shots were gonna be there, but the girl he asked to do it originally got sick and couldn't come. But I turned him down.
Why?
Because I'm just an internet idol. I've never done any MCing before.
Not something she would fucking say. That's... Okay. This is different than her lying to us, I think. Because that's now two things that contradict what she said to us before. Not knowing that she should call the police, and because she's super into the occult, and I'm not interested in this because I've never done it before. When she's trying everything as an idol. Those are weird. That's weird. It feels like I don't know. It's weird. I don't know if I'm just misunderstanding her, if this is, I don't know what it is.
Especially with important people being there.
Would she lie in a way that directly contradicts things that she said to me before? What did she do after you turned him down?
What did you do after you turned him down?
Ooh, she was coached? Maybe.
I left with Mr. Okiura at 6:15 p.m. That must have been when Ota saw me.
And after that?
I asked Mr. Okiura to take me home in his car. I got home at 7 p.m. I was home the rest of the night.
What do you think, Aiba?
Very rehearsed.
I cannot detect any contradictions. However, her story appears almost too organized.
Yeah.
Human memory is ambiguous. Her use of exact times leads me to be suspicious.
I was thinking the same thing.
That's true.
It's weird. It's weird. I'm definitely suspicious. I don't think it's her necessarily. I think there's someone else influencing what she says. Hi, boss.
Am I a suspect?
It's not like that.
It's fine, Date. It's true that I met with Mr. Okiura yesterday. But how do I put this? It's impossible that I'm the killer.
Okay.
Why?
I'm a teenage girl.
Yeah, this is coached. Someone else is telling her to say this.
Mr. Okiura is a fully grown man.
Oh, she's got a point.
No, she doesn't. Okiura was sedated before he was killed.
A girl like her could have stabbed, poisoned, or shot him dead, but strangling?
No, he couldn't fight back.
No, it's still possible. You see.
Iris could have killed Renju because... Ooh, this is fun. I like this.
Iris could have choked Renju to death. If you are searching for proof of this, you will not find it here.
Sedate. Oh, sorry. I didn't look through everything. I thought show was too... Okay, I was not looking close enough. Yeah, this.
A heavy concentration of sedatives were discovered in Renju's body. Renju was practically in a coma before he died. He wouldn't have struggled.
So, Iris could have strangled him.
Wait a minute. Even if I was somehow able to kill him, the rest of it is impossible.
The rest of it?
Like hanging up his body?
How do you know that?
How do you know that?
What do you mean? It's all over the news.
That's true.
Oh, okay.
Renju weighed about 160 pounds. Even if she used her entire body weight, I don't think she could have hauled him up.
She didn't need to.
Right.
She used the kegs.
It would be hard for her to do it with her strength alone. But with a little ingenuity, it could be done.
Ingenuity?
This track is awesome, by the way. Renju's weight.
The autopsy determined that Renju However, note this means that it is
Renju's weight. 160. A little ingenuity. Where are the...
Renju's corpse was hanging from a... He was found. The wire was attached on... One end was attached to a hook that was embedded. The kegs hold approximately...
There we go.
Weigh approximately 50...
This.
It went like this.
Pancake, enjoy your meal!
First, Renju was laid out on the counter. Next, the wire was thrown over the beam and connected to the hook in his jaw. Then all you need to do is put the 3 beer kegs on the counter.
You think a teenage girl could have done that?
I'm sure it was hard. The kegs weighed 55 pounds each. Well, that's not impossible, even for a teenage girl.
I guess it isn't impossible.
After that, you get on top of the counter, hook the other end of the wires to the kegs, and then... What do you think happens if you kick the kegs off the counter?
The 3 kegs weighed 165 pounds altogether. Renju weighs 5 pounds less. I guess that would make it possible. But there is one more thing.
What?
Considering the state of the crime scene, it's clear Renju was killed elsewhere and brought to where we found him. If Iris is the culprit, how did she move the body?
Hey!
I know. You're going to say you couldn't have moved a 160-pound body.
Unfortunately for her, she could have.
How?
That's the steel drum. Oh, it's 2. Okay. I think it's... Need more to support my theory. Elevator record? Oh no, Renju's watch.
Do you know what this is? It's Renju's favorite watch. This was discovered inside an empty oil drum at Sunfish Pocket.
Hey, Date, I know you're on a roll right now, but could you please report things like that according to protocol?
What are you trying to say?
I'm saying that it wouldn't be so hard to move a body if it were in a cylinder. You would just have to roll it.
So you're saying Renju's body was moved inside the drum, which is how the watch came off. But the suspect didn't notice it.
I'm not saying anything for sure, just pointing out that it's possible.
I didn't do it! You don't even have any witnesses! If I were rolling an oil drum in the middle of the street, people would have noticed!
You could have put it in a car and driven it.
I don't have a license!
Doesn't mean you can't drive. Even an AI can drive nowadays.
Are you mocking me?
Dante, that's not fucking important right now.
Don't make sudden outbursts like that.
You insulted me!
Just be quiet.
Who are you talking to?
Nobody!
Anyway, Iris, you weigh about 105 pounds, right?
Where is this coming from?
If only you weighed more. Or less.
That is none of your business.
No, I mean that your weight is relevant to the case. If the oil drum was used to transport the corpse, then the possibility of the suspect being around 105 pounds is extremely likely.
Yeah, I wanted to point this out earlier, that the difference in the weight of the contents of the car would have meant that the last person needed to be about 100 pounds.
Why do you say that?
Renju's weight. Oil drum. Elevator record.
Iris, on which floor is Sunfish Pocket located?
On the 2nd floor.
That's right. So, I checked the elevator records. Before the corpse was discovered, the elevator only stopped at the second floor once, at 8:55 p.m. And we discovered that the total cargo weight on the elevator was about 310 pounds. Renju weighed 160. The oil drum weighs 44. Together, that's about 205. Subtracting that from 310...
This doesn't look good.
Why are you...
Now this obviously doesn't prove you're the murderer. A lot of people weigh 105 pounds. Or someone could have put 105 extra pounds in the elevator, sent it up, and taken the stairs to throw us off the trail. However...
Date, stop. Iris is acting strange. Don't turn around.
Why not?
Just stay put. Keep your eyes on the wall. There are several cameras in this room. 2 surveillance cameras installed at the corners of the ceiling, and 1 camera on a tripod. I hacked each to gain access to their recordings. Look at this.
She's fidgeting around. Is she doing something under the desk?
That's what it looks like, but we need to confirm something before we confront her. We need to know that she's in fact doing something under the desk.
Without turning around?
Yes.
Take out Iva.
How would I do that?
She's twerking it, don't say that. Yeah, I think she's involved. What does she have?
Ah, shit.
You let her keep her phone?
Iris, what are you thinking? What is that thing?
She's framing him.
Hey, answer me, Iris.
She's definitely hiding something, Date.
Agreed.
Sync with her.
She is kind of stupid to text in here. It doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel right.
Iris is experiencing REM sleep. Medication is working perfectly.
How about it, Date? Think you can do it?
Not a problem. Get it started.
The time limit is 6 minutes.
6 minutes.
So before time is up,
I know.
then let's begin.
It's nice to do another Somnium. I love this. I didn't think I'd get to do another one for today's stream, but I'm very pleased because I like them a lot. What's this one gonna be called? Yeah. Pewter is suspicious to me? Pewter feels weird, I agree, but he's... I don't know. What is this? One of the best? Ooh, I'm glad. What is this? Some kind of warehouse? It's empty as hell.
What is this place?
It looks depressing. How is this related to Iris?
Hi, Crystal. Hello.
Unknown, but there must be a connection.
Iris, what are you hiding?
She saw me on my till I...
Somnium scan. Activate.
Mental lock 1. Mental lock 2. Mental lock 3. 4. Twice as many. Okay. Maybe able to find the truth. The blood. Watch the murder?
A CRT TV.
What the hell? Where's the blood? Here, there's the map. Not what I meant to press. Not what I meant to press. Get me out of here, get me out of here. I know, I remember. It's over by the wall. There is something. Over here?
A double door.
Is locked.
It doesn't open. We don't have to worry about it.
Okay, that's fine. Fine, I'll check the
CRT
stupid TV. Who is that on the front? On the picture?
Stop!
Isn't that one of the original Cyclops victims? That was 6 years ago. Iris would have been 12.
What is this video?
It is difficult to believe, but these are the faces of the victims of the original Cyclops killer.
What? What is going on here? Iris, what are you hiding?
What could she have been hiding? She would have been 12 at the time.
We should continue. There are more objects to inspect now.
This is freaky. I'm a fan. Maybe witnessed it? Maybe. Iris can time travel. She has a mom. It's true. Multiply time or force you to use them. If you pick one up, be careful. Interesting.
A torso with a head.
If it has a head, is it still called a torso?
What would you call it?
A witness that got blackmailed? Again, she was 12. Oh gosh. I'm gonna futz around. I'm gonna look around a little more, see if there's anything I can see.
A full body mirror.
Oh gosh. Brutal, brutal, brutal. Okay, I'm gonna use this one first.
A torso with a...
I'm gonna keep looking around. What else is there? What else is there? Door. Mirror, torso, and then there's something here. Gun!
A revolver.
Is it real?
It appears that way.
$30 seconds. I can part with 30 seconds.
It is a pistol. It appears to be fixed with a vise.
The fucking flashing hint in the upper left? Holy shit. Wait, I didn't see it.
What's this? The trigger. There is a stick in the hole of the trigger guard.
That's suspicious.
Strangle it? Oh god. Okay.
5 minutes left, Dante.
A torso with a...
I don't really want to do that, but I'll do it if I must. Freaking me the fuck out.
Even my consciousness is being affected.
While I was unconscious, the room changed.
I'm tired of this. We have no choice but to investigate.
This is scary. Strangle it. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. The drum. Where's the gun again? Beat it to death?
A drug bottle that holds some kind of liquid.
Chug! Investigate.
There is no label. I cannot determine what is inside.
It's probably dangerous.
I agree. We should not touch it if we do not know what it is. Even in Somnium, some things should not be done.
Very well.
4 minutes.
An operating table.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Okay. Mirror.
A full body.
Okay. Not just the right answer, but it'll get rid of one of my time needs. What happens if you fail? I will get sent back to the beginning and have to do it again.
It's an operating.
Sleep. I'm gonna be a little silly with it. Time will not be used. What do you mean? Never freaking mind then. I'll punch the stupid mirror.
A full body. Are you sure I can break this mirror?
No, I don't think you have the strength to break it.
Then why did you ask me to, pervert?
What does being perverted have to do with this?
Touch it, and I'm not a pervert. You see? It won't break.
What was the point of that?
Okay, okay. Medicine bottle. Gun. I don't like this, I don't like this, I don't like this. There's the TV again.
An old
Turn the dial, investigate hit. I can't interact with the body again.
a drug bottle that
Oh, you got
holds
hit A?
some
Good to
kind-
know. If that's the case, then I'm gonna go perform some surgery.
It's an operating.
I guess I have to, no, because perform surgery fucks me up. Whatever. Perform surgery seems like the thing to do. Because that implies that, that I'm gonna take the thing's eye, and that's what happened. Fine. If I fuck it up, I fuck it up.
Who do you intend I operate on?
Can you just pretend to do it?
Then, okay, it's a waste of time. Never mind.
Pretend?
I feel like I gotta kill it first. There isn't anything to kill it with. Here's my imaginary surgery.
Nothing's happening.
Damn.
Perhaps you should abandon that line of thinking.
You're freaking nice to me. Well, that was exclusively bad. Alright, medicine bottle again.
A drug bottle that holds.
I don't want to do any of these things. None of these things seem especially beneficial. There's gotta be something I'm missing here. What if the TV shows something new? It's because it's a new TV? Maybe. Show me the TV. Yeah, there are two now. Okay, I'll go over to the TV. Hello.
An old.
Turn the dial. 80 seconds. I'm hurting. I'm not completing the Somnium in time.
That video showed the face of a victim of the original Cyclops killer. It appeared to be the second victim.
What is going on? Iris has something to do with the first Cyclops case?
Unknown. I do not have enough information.
I hold that she can't. She was 12.
Guess that means we have to investigate.
Indeed.
Okay.
The oil
Shelves.
drum, shelf, and another torso have been added.
Let's go.
I'm just gonna sprint. I'm not gonna make it. I'm not gonna make it.
You have 1 minute left.
A torso similar to...
21 seconds, I'm not gonna make it. I'm just gonna retry. There we go. I was like, it won't let me choose. Lock 2. Yes. Yeah, it shows how the kill happened and then you have to repeat it. That's fucked up. Alright, let's go watch TV.
An old...
Turn the dial. This is really cool. Yeah. There's a person in the back, and there was a person in the back before.
That video showed the it appeared to be the...
What is going... Iris has something to do with the...
Unknown.
Maybe Iris was a
That means we
witness.
have to investigate.
Indeed. The oil drum, shelf, and another torso have been added.
Let's go.
Let's go beat it up.
A torso similar to a...
Right, I have to hit A.
I didn't get hit, did I?
There is no effect on your body, Date.
Hit my soul hard enough.
Are you okay, Aiba? You're the one
While
that's to
you
do
were
all
unconscious,
this.
a television and an old book appeared.
I want to get off this ride.
If my calculations are correct, it will be over soon.
Maybe the killer was her father? Do we know anything about him? I think that when Date brought it up, both her and her mother got uncomfortable.
Right.
He's not in the picture. Shoot to death. Fuck, okay.
3 minutes, Date.
An old-fashioned...
Yeah, the person is blue. Makes me think it's the same person. Damn.
This was the third victim of the original Cyclops killer.
Why does Iris know that?
There is a possibility that she saw it online or on TV.
No, she wouldn't have this much information.
She even reproduced the circumstances of the killing. Would her imagination explain that?
She does really like the occult.
Date, we have no direct evidence. For now, we must continue investigating.
Right.
I don't think I caught the name of this Somnium. I don't know what this one is called.
You have less than 2 minutes, Date. Hurry.
It's combining, Huh. Gas canister.
A common gas...
Open the valve?
It's rusted shut. I
Sinking in
cannot
the
open
vein.
it.
If you can't, then
It is meant to be closed?
I think so.
I need to get the gun. I think it's still on the top. Worn out reference book.
It is a thick book.
Butterfly? Why?
It has not been well preserved. Most of the ink has faded.
Can you tell what kind of book it is?
It is probably a book on... insects! It's a book on insects!
Iva, focus!
Don't get excited. I know how you love bugs.
Iva!
Does this book belong to Iris?
I didn't know she liked insects, and to read the book so often that it wears out.
Well, we can't prove it's Iris's.
True. We cannot conclude anything.
I need to get the gun somehow, but I don't know how to do it.
A revolver.
I feel like jumping wouldn't be especially helpful. I feel like it would just bite me in the ass. But I can certainly make an attempt. What's 3 seconds?
Weekly Shonen?
Don't say it.
I did the best I could. I am not a cyborg, and thus I cannot reach that height. This is not my fault.
Nobody's blaming you.
She's so self-conscious about it. Okay, how do I get up there?
Just a locker.
95! Jesus Christ! I already watched the writing table. There's so much! There's so much here! Point out reference book.
You have 1 minute left.
I know. Mirror, gas canister, gun. Throw the book at the gun to knock it down? Maybe. That's smart. Wee! Wee!
An illustrated ref. Fly away now.
Damn it.
It disappeared.
Maybe it wasn't that special.
Well, that didn't work.
Data, you've got less than 30 seconds.
I don't think this is going especially well.
A common...
Try kicking. What do I do here? Mirror. Bottle. How do I get the gun?
Just a lock.
I didn't find the secret item either. Here, since I'm gonna have to retry anyway. What's in the locker? Whoa!
Iba?
It's all right. More importantly...
Whoa, 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 whoa! I was just fucking around! I thought that it might have been something like that. I saw the shelves in the ball, but I couldn't interact with either. Sick Sota reference. That's how you get the gun? I never would have guessed that if I wasn't just fucking around. I wonder what this symbolizes for this for Iris. Woo! Average Uchikoshi mystery. I did, because I saw the reflections, but I didn't think that it was gonna, like, sink. I don't think that the gas canister, like, the gas canister needed to be closed. Me trying to open it didn't do anything. And it launches the medicine bottle. Oh my god. Wow.
That is...
Oh god. Huh? Hey, Pewter. Hey, Pewter. I think that you might have been onto something. Hey, Pewter. Hey, Pewter. Hey, Pewter, buddy. I think you might have been onto something. I also don't trust this fully. This is the part where, like, me knowing the final scene of this game kind of impacts my ability to be surprised, because I know what this means in a general sense, but all the stuff leading up to it is entirely new to me. So that reaction was genuine.
What happened in that Somnium?
We saw it too.
The 4 murdered women are without a doubt the victims of the original Cyclops serial killings.
I agree, it feels too early to have it spelled out this cleanly. I don't think it's Iris, and I don't think it's me.
The murders that occurred 6 years ago are these memory fragments that coalesced in this Somnium.
Finishing a whole route ahead of you, I have no clue what's going on, so I'm also along for the ride. This scares me.
That means
oh,
the
he's
person
definitely
who killed
involved.
them was...
Hey boss, how do we feel? Why did the original Cyclops killer appear in Iris' Somnium?
You can't dream of something you know nothing about.
That means Iris must know about the killings.
6 years ago, Iris was 12.
Did she witness the crime at age 12?
Poor thing.
And not just one, but all 4?
It definitely feels like you were looking at that from the killer's perspective. But that doesn't make sense, because Iris was 12. What about the original Cyclops serial killings?
The Cyclops killer appeared 6 years ago. I lost my memory 6 years ago. There has to be some kind of connection.
There isn't. It's a coincidence.
You are lying to me.
Really?
Really.
How about the original Cyclops serial killings?
Didn't I tell you? The entire case is a state secret. No matter how many times you ask, I won't tell you anything.
But it's clearly important! Blue figure from the sink.
Help me understand this. What I saw during the sink earlier, that was the scene of the original Cyclops serial killings, right?
Yeah.
This guy is unrelated to Date, actually. It's just that all blonde men are inherently evil.
So the person doing the killing was the original Cyclops killer.
Right.
Did you see him? He was...
I saw your face. The original Cyclops killer was...
It can't be. That's impossible.
Date, you cannot say that for certain. You have no memories past 6 years ago.
So perhaps, Mr. Date, you are the killer. You're missing your left eye, so you steal them from others.
I'm kidding. You can't be the Cyclops killer.
Really?
Of course not. Do you think I would hire a serial killer?
Man, you don't make the most sound decisions sometimes.
You interrogated Iris before the sink. What you saw in the Somnium was just a manifestation of the fear you put in her.
I doubt that very sincerely. Yeah, the original killer stole right eyes, and Date is missing his left. I think she'd hire him to keep an eye on him. I was kind of thinking the same thing. Hey boss, can you move so I can see Iris behind you? I don't like the- I can't see her through your body. Why did the original Why did the original Cyclops killer appear in Iris' Somnium?
The Psyncer does not always experience the Somnium they expect.
What was the boss's name? We don't know. We just call her boss.
Dreams are pieced together from memories, even repressed subconscious ones. When using the sync machine for an investigation, we don't always see the memories we expect to see. True, oftentimes a subject will subconsciously want to express their dark secrets and repressed memories. That is why we see them so often in Somnia.
I have a question. I feel like maybe I just don't know her that well, but I feel like Iris's Somnium, Iris as we met her, would have had something to do with the scene that we saw at the beginning of the game in Date's Somnium with her mother and the dude in red, right? So either I'm right and these two things are the same event, like what we just saw in that Somnium and her mother being attacked in Date's Somnium, or something's up with Iris. There is a substantial difference between her as she is now and her when we met her. What if that was Date's Somnium somehow? No, we saw Date's Somnium at the beginning of the game.
And why those Somnia are so useful for criminal investigations. But this is not a guarantee. We cannot control the content of our dreams, after all.
The original and new incidents.
I don't believe there's any meaningful connection.
I disagree.
Between the original and new Cyclops serial killings, I mean.
I disagree. Iris's Somnium is proof that there is a connection.
Why is that?
The culprit is not the same. I am absolutely certain the original Cyclops killer could not have committed these crimes.
I feel like he's dead. I feel like the thing is that he's dead, and that's why these two are like, it could not have been him because he is dead.
How can you be so sure?
Because I can. Don't worry about it. Just trust me.
I feel he's dead. The red figure from the sink.
In the Somnium earlier, I saw someone else who might be the criminal. Who was he?
I wouldn't know.
About the original Cyclops killer.
Remember what the boss said this morning. The original Cyclops killer has yet to be brought to justice. After the investigation got going, it was taken over by the government and classified. That was the last we heard anything about it.
I wonder why. Somebody high profile must have been involved.
Of course, they paid lip service to the idea that the investigation was ongoing.
Maybe the glass is reflecting the red person rather than the blue? Maybe. The boss is the original Cyclops killer? That would be insane.
In reality, it was dropped completely.
Why did the original Cyclops killer appear in Iris' Somnium?
It's like I told you before. Dreams are pieced together from memories, even repressed subconscious ones.
I'm so perplexed because with the way that this is going, it feels like the most likely suspect for Shoko's murder was Renju, and then Renju died immediately after. But Renju's movements could be tracked easily enough from Bloom Park to where he ended up. And then Iris now is the most likely culprit for Renju, but she couldn't have killed Shoko. So that implies that if we're going by like the very straightforward accusations that we're making, which I don't believe, then it's Renju killed Shoko and then Iris killed Renju. But why? I don't understand. It doesn't feel like it was any of them. Pewter was the original. Guys, it was Mizuki. No fucking wasn't. Be nice to my kid. The Cyclops killer is actually an AI. That's evil, Aiba.
This can be expressed as an equation. dream D equals memory A plus memory B plus memory C. This, of course, means that dream D is a fictional event.
I realized also, this is completely unrelated. Since Sean Chiplock is Pewter, this means I think that Pewter is the only person from 999 that, not Pewter, Sean Chiplock is the only actor from the 999 dub that is also in this game.
However, the same cannot necessarily be said about memory A, B, and C.
Like Radical 6, but opposite. Ugh, don't do that shit to me. Killer was actually that rolling ball green game Katamari.
Those happened in reality. In other words, fiction is built from combinations of reality.
So what I saw in Somnium earlier.
Yes. I believe Iris actually witnessed those events.
Who did Sean Chiplock voice in Zero Escape? He was Santa. Are all memories real?
Pewter, you said that memories happen in reality, right? But what about false memories? How do we know if the memory really happened?
Even false memories are built from the pieces of real ones.
Yeah, Sean Chiplock played Santa.
If you disassemble those pieces, you will find real events.
What about things you see in movies or television?
Is that reaction because you don't like Santa or don't like Sean Chiplock?
The events might be fictional, but the
I
experience
have no
is not.
preference either way. I just think it's funny.
Our imaginations are limited to what we have seen. We cannot invent something whole cloth.
Summarize for me. I'm a Sean Chiplock hater. I nod solemnly. I nod in your general direction. I have no opinion because I say this looking directly into the camera, putting on my professionalism face. I have no opinion because I don't know him. Smile.
Dante, it looks like Iris is about to wake up.
Got it.
I headed to the sync room. I didn't play the Nonary games. I think the Nonary games is a worse version. I think you should play the one on the DS.
Hey Iris, about that dream earlier.
Oh, this is a reprise of A Plum of Iris.
Dream? What dream?
There is no point in asking her, Date. The subject of a sync does not experience somnium in the way that you do. They will not remember it.
Then what about the Cyclops killer?
Cyclops killer? I remember hearing it on the news, but I was just a little girl. I don't remember anything specific.
So coached. So coached.
You don't?
No.
What about the scene of the murder?
I don't know. I've never been there.
But...
Dreams are pieced together from memories, even repressed subconscious ones.
You can't dream of something you know nothing about. Date, could you take Iris home?
Huh?
We do not have enough evidence to hold her. Even in Somnium, we couldn't find anything. The law demands that we release her.
You cannot decline, Date.
Love the reprise of her theme is more sinister. Ugh, I don't like this. I don't like this. If we go to her house and her mom is dead, I'll flip my shit.
Date, could we make a stop first?
Where?
Sure. Where?
Marble. It's a bar in Golden Yokocho.
Why do you want to go to Marble?
You know about that place?
Yeah, Mr. Okiura took me before.
Why do you want to go there?
There's something I want to talk about.
We can't talk here?
It might take a while.
What do you think?
There's no reason to refuse. Besides, there's a lot I want to ask her too. Alright, sure.
She's probably sending another Nile message to Ota or someone else. I was curious, but I didn't want to pry. I turned the wheel and drove to Marble. You should absolutely pry, Date! She's a murder suspect. I have a hacker phone. Date, what the fuck is wrong with you? She is the primary suspect! Date! When we walked in, I didn't see Mama anywhere. If anything fucking happens to her, I'll flip my shit. Date, this weird apple is complaining about you being an idiot. Yep, there he is.
Tessa!
Oh, Ota.
Date would not survive a horror film. Hey, guy. Date, I don't know how you didn't see this coming. You saw her texting him. I'm gonna call it here. I don't want to do this scene right now. We can open with this next time. No? What do you mean no? Damn cliffhanger? Fine. Fine. I'll talk to the bitch. Wait, yeah, isn't your phone broken?
No, this is my new one. You're thinking of the one I dropped in that puddle.
Yeah. Where's Mama?
Oh, she left a little while ago. She said something about going to help an acquaintance.
If she's fucking dead, I'll kill someone.
She told me to watch the place until she got back.
We will do this scene and then I'm ending, alright?
How well do you know Mama?
Not at all. It's my first time here.
Of course it is. Yeah, I wasn't particularly surprised. This is the straightest man in the world. Mama's always depended on the kindness of strangers ever since she opened Marble. I never thought I'd run into you here.
I was nihiling with Tessa earlier. She said she was going to Marble, so I got here just before you did.
She just did a little salute.
Look, I was really worried about her. She was about to be charged with a serious crime.
I seriously wonder why she called Ota instead of her mother. What was that thing
This
about?
actually works out nicely. I want to ask you something, Ota. It's about a Nile message you sent Iris. You said you wouldn't tell anyone about that thing, that you'd stay quiet no matter what. What were you talking about?
Ota would kill a man for her.
I'll tell her about the two-witter thing. I swear I'll do it.
Geez, fine. Just don't tell anyone else, okay? But before I tell you, who's that?
What?
At the door. Someone's standing outside.
They're gonna attack you. Yeah. Fucking dipshit. Stupid idiot. Yeah. Ota is the new Cyclops killer? No way in hell. What a fucking idiot. Oh, I'm still here. Glad you did that scene, Leon. Good night. When I woke up, I was lying on the sofa.
Where am I?
My head was killing me and my memory was foggy. I felt a sudden pain in my neck. Mama's dead now. Don't play with me. She's fine. Okay, I can stop playing. I shot up, rubbing my neck. When I looked over the counter, I saw a monster staring back at me. Shut the fuck up. That's mean. When I woke up, I was Leon on the sofa. It took me a few seconds before I realized it was just Mama.
It looks like you're awake now.
She's alive! As Mama spoke to me, it all came rushing back. I remembered everything. Alright, now I'm calling it. For real this time. You can't peer pressure me about it. I'm sad I didn't get to talk to Iris during that scene. I keep accidentally, in clearing as much dialogue as I can, I keep accidentally progressing the scene when I have more stuff to say, which makes me sad, but it's okay. can call it a day now. She just kind of look like a chimera in low light. I guess so, but still, it'd be fucking nice. Unsaved data will be lost. That's okay. I just saved. That is it. Good night, y'all. Thank you so much for coming out. I too would scream if I thought I saw Bakugo's hair. Ah! This was a fun little theory session. I feel like so much of this was just going back and forth on the nature of the mystery, and I feel like we made a lot of progress and also none at all. I know for a fact that like 10 hours further into this game, I'm gonna look back on this moment and be like, Jesus fucking Christ, Uchikoshi's done it again. In the meantime, though, you guys have a wonderful, wonderful night. I will, as usual, not be streaming over the weekend, so I will see you again on Monday. You all take care. Bye!